We're rolling.
Great. Action. Um, so we're in the town of Temperance. Temperance is a mid-sized town set at the base of the rugged range, which is the last stop for many merchants before they begin the grueling journey through the mountains to the city of Mirth that lies on the other side. There's a river of crystal clear water that emerges from the tree line and curves around the outer west perimeter of the town before it cascades over a cliffside and continues into the valley below. The Golden Valley supplies Temperance and the surrounding villages with an abundance of crops and livestock. Within the stone walls that surround the town are a collection of 1 and 2 story buildings built mostly of wood and brick that house the residents. At the center is a large open market surrounded by various permanent structures that house taverns and storefronts. In the morning and afternoon, a collection of tents are erected as farmers, traders, and vendors gather to sell their merchandise. In the evenings, tents are dismantled and the town square becomes alive with music and a joyous din. The elevated stage at the northern end offering the perfect backdrop for traveling shows and musicians. Rising from the back of the stage is a podium upon which the sculpted form of a woman stands. The statue is named A Moment in Time and is elegantly carved. The figure's nimble form is held aloft as she stands on tiptoe on one leg, with the other thrown back as if in a dance. Her back is arched to mirror the curve of her leg. As her arms stretch over her head, her hands are entwined with the surround of a timepiece, which is an hourglass filled with sand that rotates every 12 hours at noon and at midnight. Further north, at the point where the ground starts to climb, there is a wrought iron fence that encloses a large mansion that has been built into the mountainside. This is the Moonrose Manor and is home to the Lord and Lady of Temperance. At the southern edge of town, along the eastern bank of the Misty River, is a collection of schools and libraries. Temperance is also famed for being the home to the Elderflame twins, whose towers stand in opposition, facing each other from across the town. Since its refounding in the 55th year of the era of opulence, the town of Temperance has been ruled by the firstborn female in the Moonrose line. We now find ourselves, well, nope, we don't. Just kidding. That was from back then. Um, so important people to note would be the lady Sabrina Moonrose, um,
She's the worst.
and her husband, the Lord Bastion,
Not king, not queen.
Lord and Lady. They together have a 10-year-old nope, she's not 10 anymore. They have a daughter named Aurora. She's getting married. She's more than 10 years old.
I hope so.
Not
Cross
your
the
advice.
hundreds.
It's
The
not one of those
family
towns, is it?
no, no. But the family is well respected and will often mingle among the masses. Though until today, their family home remains much a mystery to the population, as they very rarely open their gates to the public. Sabrina has a younger sister named Callista, who serves as the head curator at the Zephyr Library, one of the largest collections of books and artifacts in the region. Their own prominence perhaps only being overshadowed by the presence of Lex and Kaz Elderflame, who settled in Temperance around the 200th year. These twins have a long-standing feud as they strive to be the most powerful mage of their era. So recapping that first session, we had a group of performers that had stopped by in town to put on a show. Um, and while they were performing, they got robbed, and some of their most valuable possessions were stolen. In that first session, HB played the character Sterling Hawthorne, who we will see again tonight. Though as an NPC. Um,
We're all
and
cowards.
the group sort of stumbled upon this sort of underbelly of crime called association called the Betrayers, as they
Well,
found their possessions and got them back. So that was the first session. Second session, we went back in time about 12 years. And there was a bunch of dark shit happening in town, and they needed that taken care of. Turned out it was a witch coven wreaking havoc, and our lovely adventurers took care of that problem. You also learned about a couple of rumors about the Moonrose and the Elderflame families, I believe. And anything anyone wants to add or get clarification on before we jump into tonight?
Thank you.
Recalled that the hags were in the sewers within 15 minutes of the session starting, and I was
Oh,
told,
yes.
no, they're not there.
Yes, thank you for that. All right.
Not salty.
Not salty.
No.
So for reference, that first session was in 312. Then we went back to 300, and now we are jumping forward again to the year 327.
Damn, Sterling's old.
He is 33. And so, yes, the wrought iron gate that has remained closed to the public for decades has been opened, adorned with elaborate floral garlands wrapped around the sharp spines along the top. The manor itself is built into the side of the hillside at the highest point of the city. It's made of almost like a milky white stone that's been polished to take on the appearance of quartz. There are two spires that extend from either side of the house that come to a spiraled point. There's a path of stone that leads up from the gate and through beautifully landscaped gardens. It was here that the wedding of Aurora and Sterling took place just hours ago, beneath an iron trellis. Aurora, who is not 10, is in fact 25, wore her black hair in an intricately, I can't talk, I swear, braided updo, with a tiara of crystal upon her head. Her dress was a deep red velvet with black appliques, and newly on her finger is a large emerald ring. Sterling, who is now 33, wore a black woolen coat and the finest of attire. The path continues up to the open doors of the manor, which are made of carved wood and ornamental brass. There's a joyous tune that carries over the air, and the delicious smells of a large banquet table waft around. In the entry hall, there's an enormous chandelier. Giant works of art and sculptures line the walls, an egregious display of wealth and history. There's a split stair that rises up to the second level, the arched opening between the two leading out into an open-air courtyard, which has been lined with glass panel doors on all sides. The doors on the left have been thrown open, where guests stream in and out from the ballroom. The Moonrose and Hawthorne families are seated at a long rectangular table on an elevated dais at the front of the hall. And at the hall center, a group of musicians play as people twirl around. Along the wall, opposite the doors of the courtyard, is a table covered in meats and fruits and lovely desserts. There's another covered in glass champagne glasses and tankards of ale. Finely dressed servants carry their trays about, those mingling in the room, and the celebration is in full swing. At this point, I'd like to introduce our characters. So let's have our musician go ahead and describe yourself and what you may be doing at this moment in time.
Muted.
Yeah, I was letting myself know who my character was.
You don't want to spoil it for us.
There you go.
Oh.
His name is Respresian. He's rocking a very nice fur-lined traveling jacket with a blue inlay. Oh, thank you. He has a very nice red coat on underneath, fancy red boots, and a little diadem. And he's got a dulcimer that he's
Yeah.
playing.
Nice.
Which isn't what he's holding right in this picture, because they didn't have dulcimers.
What do you
But
mean? That's what I see.
it's pretty close.
Oh yeah, I actually know what that is.
What's Raspy doing right now?
He is playing some tunes, making sure that the party is continuing on after the big ceremony.
Excellent. People are really enjoying it. Sort of lost in the sauce, so to speak.
Nice.
I will then turn to our priest, who blessed this lovely marriage on this day.
Of course. This is Brother Tim. He looks young. He is not. There's no wrinkle button in Hero Forge, so just imagine a couple extra million of those. He definitely looks a little past his age, but despite that, he's got like a nice emerald amulet on, and his posture is actually quite good for what you'd expect. He seems to be exchanging pleasantries with anyone that will talk to him, but is really just trying to fit in. Might be a little uncomfortable. He's wearing some nice robes, as is customary of the minister. Is it a minister in this?
I don't know, whatever you want.
Yeah, we'll call it a minister.
Rabbi.
We don't know whatever
Depends on which language you're speaking.
whatever Reina gets
Depends
referred
on
to.
depends on the deity you choose to worship.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah.
Great. How about our hired help?
Oh, that's me.
Mm.
So you see a human guy. He's chilling with
The hair.
Yeah, he's got a pretty long like undercut thing going on. Oh, it's supposed to be blonde. I guess I forgot to switch that, but that's fine. He looks like pretty well in shape, pretty young. Probably dressed a little too nice for hired help. But he's kind of like just chilling off the side, just taking everything in. Not like, doesn't look like he's intentionally taking himself out of the conversation of anybody, but he's just hired help, so he's kind of trying to do his job, watch over things, but just, pleasant smile. Pretty good looking dude. One gold eye, one green eye, and he has a little bit of like kind of golden scales on part of his arm as well.
Pretty cool. Oh, yes, okay. And then one of our archivists from the library.
Yikes.
Hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
So
Anything.
my character is a could be anything. Is a turtle that is turtles are definitely not a common species, but you've definitely not seen one that is nearly as old as he looks. Seems like he has lost all of the natural muscle that turtles have and is very thin. His shell is massive compared to the rest of his body. He hunches over a little bit. He's got kind of short, stubby legs and a staff that's it's more like a tree root that goes into a ball at the top. Here, I'll draw a beautiful picture like that
Weird
instead of
club.
this thing. Yep.
Mhm.
And well, it's not a club. It's just a staff or walking stick, I guess. Oh, can't delete it. Thank you. He just seems to have really no possessions besides the staff and a very thin rope for decency. However, you're unsure if it's even needed because again, it's a turtle. There's a shell. No hair, black eyes, and some nails. Nothing else special. and his name is Oogway. Said very slowly. Or sorry, Oog. Said slowly.
Right. That's definitely gonna happen.
Oh, Renpog. I remember that guy. It's-
Okay. Super.
I'll be honest, I didn't know if Henry should run back so he could actually play his character this time.
No, I just plan on turning him into a frog all over again.
Renprog said he was never coming back. He's never coming back.
Ren Frog.
I think every single person in that other group was like, fuck this town.
Never coming back,
Dude,
right?
don't even start with me.
Sorry, Alex. Okay. I'm about to essentially guide you through a series of events. And so if there's anything that you want to do or say or get clarification on, please just interrupt me. Otherwise, it's just gonna go.
Okay.
I will say while I'm performing, I am using enthralling performance.
Okay.
Just about as often as I can.
Can you send me those deets, please?
I'm not doing anything if I charm them. I'm just letting them talk good about me.
Okay. Excellent.
And I'm just gonna be spamming that, trying to get whoever I can.
Okay. Good to know. Anything else that anyone wants to do in particular as the evening continues?
Oh, that's
All
it.
right.
Oog will be in the I'm not like corner or anything, but like a little off to the side and not draw attention, and just be meditating on top of his stick, perfectly balanced.
On top of his
Yep.
stick. All right.
Like
Um,
on one toe, just balance, meditating.
You're great company to have at a wedding.
Yeah.
I mean, if people come up, he'll talk, but he's just not trying to
Understood.
get too much in the activities.
Henrich, your character Respiration.
Resplician.
I
Recipe.
can't
Yeah.
roll thing. Yep.
Respiration.
Respiration.
Resplician.
Anyway, Respiration is playing some killer tunes and seems to sort of capture the attention of many of the celebrators here today. When from the courtyard, there's this bright flash of light and a burst of cheers. And a few people start to mingle their way outside, sort of curious, but a large number sort of remain focused on what you're doing.
The people, they love
Sorry.
me.
In the courtyard, for those of you who have a view, which would be anyone standing in the ballroom, there are two individuals, Elvin, sort of standing across from each other across a large reflecting pool. The first is a woman with clear aqua eyes and long white hair braided and coiled atop her head. She wears deep purple robes of a gossamer fabric and holds an ebony staff in her hand. From it, there's a dark cloud of smoke that's swirling, and it transforms into a large, illusory phoenix that flies overhead, does a couple of laps, and then bursts into flames. The small crowd that has gathered outside lets out brief applause, sort of captivated. And she turns her attention to the figure who's across the pool from her, and her face takes almost smug expression. She says something to him. And the man standing opposite shares her bright eyes, though the iris is nearly indiscernible as his pupils are fully dilated. His hair is more blonde than his counterpart, and it's worn in a low pony down the middle of his back. And he seems unimpressed with the recent display and is twirling a wand that appears to be golden in color in his fingers. And he says something back to her. With a flick of his wand, the smooth surface of the water between them begins to swirl and explode upwards like a fountain. And appearing at the geyser's apex are numerous dolphins that jump outward, splashing back into the pool below. The final one landing in front of the woman and sending a wave of water in her direction. She merely holds up her staff as the water transforms into thousands of butterflies that flutter off into the night. And a growing crowd begins to gather and cheer. The woman's eyes, however, take on the briefest look of terror. And then she composes herself. And this time seems to say something to the man. Her mouth moves, but no sound comes out. And from her staff burst several streams of light, rocketing up into the air, exploding in a range of colors, like thousands of stars that are falling back towards the ground, sort of like fireworks, over and over and over again. And at this point, despite our musicians' lovely, lovely tunes, a large number of people's heads turn upwards, fixated on the sky. And I need the four of you to make a wisdom save for me, please.
Weird way to pronounce charisma. Okay.
I already hate dark mode. I quit. I tried.
Well,
I shouldn't be rolling with advantage.
You shouldn't. And respiration. That's how it's gonna be. Both of you sort of distracted by your own activities. Respiration, you sort of like more not in anger, but like who's taking attention away from me, sort of look up and find yourself transfixed by the show that is going on in the sky. And you're just in such a meditative state that you just kind of zone out. Also, eyes affixed to the sky. Brother Tim and Atlas, is there anything that you would like to do at this moment?
I feel like I've probably seen similar displays before in my life of just like dick measuring contests through magic, so I'm probably not even paying that much attention.
Okay.
But I will keep more of an eye on the crowd to see like, just to make sure nothing weird is happening.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check for me. Also, sorry. What languages do you speak?
I speak these languages.
Excellent. Thank you. And Brother Tim?
I think Brother Tim would probably be a little frustrated at the display as well. Like, just be like, oh, this is a wedding. This is so inappropriate. But I think he'd try to like carry on conversations with the people around him and like try to keep it on what's really important, the Lord and Lady.
So you're like talking with like the families.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Sorry. I just realized I never changed my languages. Ignore that.
Okay.
Hit the wrong button.
All good. All right. I will say, Atlas, as you're sort of perceiving this crowd, a large, almost abnormally large amount of them seem to just sort of freeze and go almost still like slightly swaying still, but very transfixed. Um, and the woman's hand tightens around her staff, and you notice that the veins at her wrists are darkening to black, her own pupils dilating to match the man's. And while all eyes seem to be looking up at the sky, their eyes, the man and the woman, remain locked on each other. He spins abruptly, his dark green robes spiral outward, and he lifts into the air, floating above the ground, and says to her in Elven, "Perhaps. Do I sense jealousy, dear Kaz? Now that I have power you can only dream of." And as the next explosion of color fans across the sky, he raises a hand, and one of the colorful bolts seems to gravitate towards him before he flings his hand out, sending the bolt towards Kaz. She spins gracefully out of the way, but the bolt shatters the glass of the door behind her. And there are shrieks from the ballroom, particularly from the table at which you sit, Brother Tim.
Mhm.
But the guests in the courtyard remain transfixed on the sky, seemingly unaware of what's just occurred.
At that, I think Brother Tim would start heading outside.
Yeah, I think
You
I'm
start
gonna
moving.
go out a little bit closer as well, just to get a better view. And
Would
like,
that be something that would be noticed by this PC and I, or
No.
For you and I, the sky is pretty cool.
The sky is pretty cool. The woman.
Can
Well,
can I ask, are we charmed or something like that?
something, yeah.
All right,
Charmed to that
I'll
effect.
choose to cleanse that.
Okay.
How do I do
You
this then?
find awareness in yourself once again.
Okay. I will I guess kind of I'll just take a bit to gather myself to see what's going on and then look at the glass door and go outside when it's appropriate.
Okay.
Like I'm not like fully aware yet,
Are we,
so
are we charmed? Because I'm a half elf.
Go ahead. So that means you would have saved?
Yeah, because I would have rolled with advantage, and
Okay.
that's a green number.
Yes. It is a charm.
Okay, so I'm not
So you're
staring
not.
at the sky.
Would you like to do something?
I'm gonna start making my way over to the show offs.
To the show offs. All right. So you all four sort of start to converge in that direction. The woman scoffs and returns to the man, speaking in Elven still. "Pity you're still under that delusion." And a cackling green light appears to bounce within her fingertips, and with a snap it flies, shattering against an invisible shield that envelopes the man's form. And with that, the two enter into a whirlwind of spell casting. And you yourselves, who are moving towards this action, aren't moving any slower, but they seem to be moving indiscernibly fast, almost like time is passing much more quickly for them than for everyone else. So as spells fly and things crash into courtyard statues and send snow flying, people still are transfixed. And it's actually a pretty incredible display to watch. These two powerful mages locked in the duel with each other, however dangerous it may be. And the pale skin of both these individuals has begun to take on a black hue, starting at their fingertips and radiating outward up their arm. And as you make it to the courtyard, both Lex and Kaz raise a hand in the direction of the other, each uttering a single word, which you, Atlas, would recognize as the Elven word for death. And as these spells both collide, there's a wave of force that expands outward. And I need everyone to make a con save, please.
Does Henry's character know that word as well?
Henrich's character, do you speak Elven?
You do.
Brother Tim knows that word as well.
Anyone who speaks Elven knows that word.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Should have
Get
picked a less
educated.
stupid character. Just kidding.
Okay, you know what? When Aquin comes in, just see who is his last laugh.
Let me tell you, Grant, it's worked really well for me so far in Alex's campaign. A lot of use out of that. God damn, another 3?
That's rough.
That's rough, buddy.
Could really use those flashes of genius right now.
Just another day for me.
Another day, another day.
You said you got a green number earlier. I mean,
Everyone but Respiration is gonna take 19 points of psychic damage.
we.
Henrich's gonna take 38.
Okay, everyone else saved. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little big
Uh,
number.
This is a con save, right? Just to clarify.
Con save, yes.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I hit the right thing.
Yep.
I was forgetting.
Not even close.
So
Not a lot of
that
points
happens, and you take those.
Love that.
Yeah, 10 takes it.
As the man falls from the air, has keels over, and sort of falls into the water, and every single guest
Uh-oh.
falls catatonic.
Oh, not dead. That's good.
There are among the 7 of you, 7, you're 4, the 4 of you who, I don't know where 7 came from, are still standing. There are a few guards who remain awake. Aurora, Sabrina, and Callista remain awake and are huddled sort of around each other, looking at the unmoving bodies of Sterling and Bastion. And that's the situation you find yourselves in.
Is everyone like dead on the ground?
They're still
Oh.
the only people who are like lying on the ground are the female and male elf, Kaz and Lex.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is sort of just like statuesque almost.
Oh,
Still
okay.
standing where they were, but
They're not
Okay.
like petrified, right? They're
Unmoving.
just obviously like standard
they are
days or
not
something.
made of stone.
Okay.
They are just frozen.
Can I take a look at one real fast just to see like if it's like if it's like their muscles are locked or like their mind's locked type thing? That makes sense. Like if they're aware or
Make a medicine check.
oh.
Nice. So we'll pretend you're really familiar with this condition. They are all paralyzed.
Oh.
Every single one of them.
I think so. Only basically, so Sterling's on the ground too, though.
Yes.
Okay. Brother Tim would hurry over in his old man shuffly haste.
Okay.
I would and my old man, not very hasty, slow walk, use my cane and make my way over to Aurora and them.
Okay.
I'm gonna check
I'm
on.
gonna head over.
Oh, go ahead.
Go on.
No,
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 you-
no,
no.
you. No,
No.
please. I would love for you to go.
Nope. You see what I'm doing right now? I'm gonna.
I'm
mute
already
myself.
muted.
Okay, so
I will go check on Lex, who fell in the water, and then the other twin.
Kaz is the one who fell into the water.
That's what I said. Kaz, yeah.
Yep. Kaz
I
fell
was
into the
also
water.
going to do that.
Well, see, that's why we talked at the same time.
Which
One brain.
twin are you going for?
It doesn't really matter to me. I'll do either.
I guess I'll go for Lex.
Okay. So he's just lying on the ground. Kaz is like in this pool of water. I will come back to the two of you, and we'll go to our two who are sort of converging on the families here. Sterling and then Lord Bastion, both sort of sitting frozen in the chairs where they were. And the three women sort of circled around them. Brother Tim, you get there before Ook does.
I think Brother Tim will, I guess, first and foremost observe, see what the damage is, see if it's like a healing, like a restoration kind of thing. Like observe the situation and like try to see what the cause of concern is.
You can also make a medicine check. Your experience tells you that it's probably not just a heal that they're looking for, because they seem to be healthy, and not like facing bodily injury. So it's probably more of a restoration thing that you are looking at, but hard to say how serious. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think he'd go around and try to make sure it's with everyone, like everyone's kind of in that situation.
It seems it is a similar affliction.
Okay. I think he would start with the lady. I can't remember. Aurora.
Okay. Aurora's awake.
Oh, she's awake? I thought.
Yes. Aurora, Sabrina,
Laser.
and Callista, the three women, are awake.
Oh, I missed. Okay, then Sterling is not.
And Sterling is not.
Okay. I think he'd start with trying to do a lesser restoration on Sterling to see if he can remove this affliction.
Cast lesser restoration as Oog arrives to the circle of ladies.
I'm sorry?
I'm just saying your turtle friend shows up as you start casting your spell.
Okay, sorry, I couldn't.
Are you guys friends?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Probably.
Not even a real.
Probably future friends. Old man club tends to do that.
Who was that over there? And shakily point off towards Kaz and Lex.
There are some local, extremely powerful wizards that like to make a ruckus every once in a while. They'll be fine.
It seems like they somehow paralyzed everyone here, including your husband, Aurora. Is there someone that you know that can help?
Aurora will sort of look between you and her new husband and back at you and say, I don't know. Perhaps this is a little out of my league.
No problem, my lady. I will get the clergy over here at once, and we will get to work. There's a lot of people, but I'm sure we can eventually manage. Nothing will ruin the day. And then he goes back
Maybe
to
too
healing
late for
Sterling.
that. Okay. Let's jump to our gentleman in the courtyard. Atlas, you're on. Kaz, what are you
Sure.
doing?
I'm
Nothing will
just
ruin
checking
the
to
day.
see if they're still alive and if they, like, I guess not if they're gonna explode, but kind of like if anything else might happen out of this.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigate.
Nailed it.
Super great. So are you like pulling her body out of the water?
Yeah. I'll make sure
assume?
she's not dead or anything or drowning.
Okay, you pull her out. The first thing that you notice is that like her skin is like the color of coal.
Lovely.
And her eyes are wide open, but they are completely white.
Also, just great.
She doesn't appear to be alive.
Even better. Okay, cool. I don't know much about that, so I'm just gonna kind of like look over at the other twin. Like, how's he doing?
Okay, so over with Lex. Respiration. What are you doing?
I'm not getting too close in case something happens, but like, does it look like they're breathing?
Make a perception check. It certainly does not look like they are breathing.
Okay.
From where you're standing, you're sort of getting a similar image to what Alice is seeing across the way. The body, completely blackened skin, just like glazed over eyes. Okay, their line isn't dead. Spoilers.
I will walk over to Atlas. Well, it looks like these ones aren't actually. Well, they're dead. At least that one over there is.
The same over here. So what do we do?
I was it like the other performance or
You know, at this point, I'm not entirely sure. That's what I thought. But this isn't usually how performances end. And honestly, they did not tell me what to do in this situation. They just said keep an eye out and take down anything that's, sketchy looking.
ah? So where is there like the Lord and the Lady that are still around, or
Yeah, we should probably go ask. I'm just
So
gonna
I
turn and
think-
start walking away.
yeah, we're gonna go try to find someone that's in charge.
Yeah.
You walk in as Tim's spell finishes and Sterling Jolt begins flexing his toes and fingers and
Welcome back, Sterling.
what happened?
The Elderflame twins were showboating.
Those assholes.
Agreed, sir. I mean, I'm impartial.
As everyone converges on this point, from the front hallway, you can hear footsteps echoing through the manor, and a woman runs into the room, panting, and looks up and sees you all. Oh my god, thank God not everyone's completely frozen. The entire town just stopped moving.
Oh, this is gonna take so long.
What happened?
Well, those two over by the fountain were doing something, and
Quite the duel.
now they are both dead.
Dead.
Yep, very dead.
Really dead.
Are you sure? I feel like I've seen them be dead a million times.
By all means, brother, sir, doctor, if you can go undead them.
Brother Tim, but
Do we want to have them alive? They don't seem like very respectful people.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have many
I
brothers.
used to have quite a few, yes, but I don't think I froze an entire town because I had a spat with them before.
You know, magic's pretty powerful. And, I mean, I haven't been here that long, but they do seem like they're kind of big names around here, yeah? They have towers and all that.
A lot of buildings with people in them that didn't freeze the town. I would rather focus on saving everyone else. Unless you think they know how to fix their mess.
Well, they might be the ones who know how to fix it.
But they could also be the ones that try to kill us after. That didn't seem like a friendly spat.
The Elderflame twins are dicks and competitive, but generally helpful when they're not. Oh, what's the word? Having a dick measuring contest. Alright, maybe that's not.
If they wanted to kill everyone, they would have done so already.
Aurora is going to pick up. Agatha, do you know how to fix this? And the woman who ran in. Well, I don't exactly know what this is, but potentially maybe yes. Do you know what this is? What's wrong with them? Do you know?
They seem to all be paralyzed from the blast.
Well, I suppose. Well, there's lots of restoration, but that would take a very, very long time. I don't have that amount of power.
That's what I've started.
I do know a potion that might help. That I could whip up. But it sort of requires an ingredient that I don't have in my possession, which is a problem. Sort of rare.
Oh, I know where this goes. What ingredient would you need?
I need the eye stalk of a beholder, the paralyzing one.
Oh, motherfucker.
That's very specific.
Yes, it's a very specific spell.
Is that a catch-all, or do you need multiple beholder eyes?
No, just the one. That does the paralyzing. Not the petrifying, the paralyzing.
I
don't know if I want to ask.
that.
Do you know where to find one?
I knew where there was one like 10 years ago. It might still be in the same place.
Why would no one take care of a beholder for 10 years?
Because I wasn't
Well-
bothering anyone, and they're kind of scary.
But we have all-powerful wizards that lived in town.
You do know
Yeah.
about a beholder, right?
Yes, but I also know that they don't like.
Oh, we're doing a bad comp for beholder, huh?
I know what a beholder is capable of. I also know what
Just
a
spread
powerful
out.
wizard that, like these two, are capable of.
Well, so first
You
you
see-
accused them of being evil, and now you're accusing them of not being philanthropic. That's Alex. I don't know how to say that word.
Philanthropic?
Philanthropic.
Philanthropic.
Alice would know how to say that word. But Alex is dumb.
I didn't accuse them of being evil. I accused them of doing evil deeds.
You said, are they going to kill us if we save them?
That was a question. I don't know them.
The answer is probably not.
All I know is they did not seem to be lightly, having a spat. They seem to be trying to kill there.
I thought it was all a part of a performance.
I don't think I've seen such powerful spells in a performance that are meant to kill people.
Once again, they didn't kill anyone but themselves. If they wanted to kill everyone, they would have done so.
Yeah, based on what I saw, it did seem like a very directive. Where they were aiming at each other. It's just a sort of an unexpected outcome.
I would categorize them as careless, not evil. Self-centered, maybe, but not really maybe a threat by proxy, but not intentionally so.
I mean, until the final kind of, attack on each other, all they were doing was damaging doors and windows and stuff around them.
That is fair. I just saw their skin go black, and that's usually not, signs of good deeds. Actually, I don't know what that's a sign of, but I just assume it's bad.
Suppose that's fair.
Well, either way, either we bring him back to life, and then we save the beholder, or kill the beholder and get the stock, or we just go and kill the beholder
Well,
and
if
take
you
its
have a way
stock.
to bring them back to life, by all means.
I do not.
Yeah, I
But-
do not either.
Oh, you look like someone that might have the capabilities.
Well, I mean, if you had a 300 gold diamond within 60 seconds of that, perhaps. But if
I
what they're
think that-
saying is true and their bodies are ash, then not so much.
I think the time has passed.
Yeah. And I don't really have the ability to bring people back from ash. That's more of a druid thing.
I don't think they're ash, are they? They're just
Colored ash, colored charcoal. They're not.
charcoal colored. They're not ash, though.
Oh, okay.
They're just, like, sickly.
Because they're dead.
Something necrotic, yeah.
I mean, if we can grind some XP and level me up in the next, 7 days, maybe. But as it stands, not so much.
Well, you seem very knowledgeable in this kind of thing, and I'm gonna look at Brother Tim. So why don't you lead the way?
Oh, I've done this so many times.
Excellent.
Where's the beholder?
Oh, it's really, really far away.
Motherfucker.
Like, it's nowhere near here. I can get you there, though.
Of course.
And how are we meant to
Yeah.
get back?
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, sir.
Can you,
That
anyone
hurt my.
send messages from across long distances?
Oh, I can.
No.
Okay, when you're done, just let me know and I'll let you in.
Of course, my lady.
That's how it works.
I will. It would be our honor to kill a beholder and bring it back. Or no, bring its stock back. Which one? Which stock?
Are there any useful parts besides that you'd like?
The eye?
Do we
I
just
mean, if you
take
kill the
all
whole
stock?
thing, you should just take the whole thing.
I'm
Would
just
be
gonna
very
look around the group like,
which of us has the ability
Yeah,
to carry the boulder?
exactly. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna give that look like,
Could we just take all the stocks? Is there more value in its eye? Or main body?
Well, it could help us find beauties.
I get
No, no.
funny, and then I just look at HP, and he was so ready to laugh at whoever made the fucking
No.
noise. He's just like,
Mm-mm.
I hate it.
Well,
we rest first. That blast seemed to have been strong enough to have at least made it to me.
It made it through the entire town.
Well, I mean,
I should go check the valley.
the explosive part of it that kind of hurt.
Yeah, it hurt me too.
Yeah, we're not really in. Oh dear God, the temple. Oh.
I think we have more important things to worry about, Brother Tim.
Well, it's a good. The temple are a good backup plan in case that we die. Because there are plenty of others that can slowly restore function to people.
Perhaps we should spend the evening bringing anyone that might be most useful to restore them.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that might be relevant.
I unfortunately don't have any such capabilities.
I can do it about 7 more times today.
That's a lot.
Well, actually, upcasting gives you multiple targets. I can do it a decent amount of more times today. Maybe I guess I'll start on the temple and then they can start on the other. Oh boy, this is a mess.
Casting Lesser Restoration doesn't target more than one
It
creature.
doesn't.
No.
Okay, never mind then. 7 it is.
7 creatures.
Yeah. I suppose that makes sense.
I'm gonna turn to Aurora. So, do you need any help with anything before we leave? Is there anything specific that we can do to help? I am not able to cure the paralyzed like Brother Tim here, but I can still help.
She's gonna sort of reach over to Sterling and fix his shirt, tidy up his appearance a little bit, and then turn over and say, "I think we'll manage fine." Can someone get my father though?
Oh, of course. I've said Starlet and Brother Tim will get to work.
Okay, you cast Restoration on Bastion, who awakens from paralysis. Why don't you guys make perception checks for me?
He's dead.
My modifiers are shit. Everything I've rolled so far.
Respiration and Tim, and I don't know if. Okay.
Alright.
Yep, you too.
I heard it and it just was like, oh, that's not me, even though he clearly said all of us. I don't know why.
Respiration and Tim. As Bastion sort of stirs awake, there's sort of the briefest of moments in Sabrina's facial expressions that sort of go like, "Yeah, come on," and then she goes to care for him.
Interesting.
Agatha, our town druid, will. Oh well. Oh. Oh. Um. Well, I can find you a place to sleep for the night if you want, and then you can go in the morning.
Yes.
Yes. I also need to get my old adventuring equipment from my abode. But I will be. And I suppose I should go see if Xavier is okay, but other than that, that works.
Oh, he's okay. I saw him before I ran up here.
Oh, good.
Well, I do not have a place to stay.
We have plenty of places to stay, and you can stay for free because you're gonna go fight a beholder, and that's scary.
It is.
Okay,
How
follow me.
exciting.
What could go wrong?
Okay.
Just a nice little wedding.
Just a nice little wedding.
Can you describe again what equipment, like weapon, Atlas had?
Oh, Atlas, he's a wand.
Okay.
He has like some daggers on his side, but that's
Oh, he does have daggers. Okay, I was just gonna make sure there's someone with a sharp, pointy thing to cut off stalks. Okay, we're good.
oh yeah. I got a couple daggers.
Yeah, brother Tim's got 2 lethal weapons right here.
I bet.
I I mean, I suppose brother Tim would, after getting situated, brother Tim would head back to the temple to pick up all of his adventure equipment. It's not like he came to the wedding ceremony with the shield. It's
Yeah, probably not.
He didn't check it with his coat.
and his armor.
That would have been interesting if he would have forgot that.
I have all my earthly belongings, so I'm ready to go.
Same. I'll probably like
Agatha-
introduce myself more too, because I don't think I've done that, but at some point in this.
Okay. Agatha
Oh.
will. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll also introduce myself. I assume Atlas and I are going to be kind of like the 2 here remaining behind,
Sure.
with Respian trying to find somewhere to stay.
But we,
Respian, sorry.
I mean, they
But
offered
Rasputin, yeah.
to sleep.
Well, I mean, like, yeah. Wait, was that? Sorry, was that like we have a place to stay, or I'm going to the place to stay now?
She just said, we
Should get
have a
us.
place that you can stay for free.
Made it.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Okay,
and we're headed to the place we can stay for free.
Oh, then I meant. Okay, sorry. I thought there was. I missed the part. Sorry.
Pretty sure all the rooms are open. Just don't expect room service.
Everyone's frozen. Just pick someone up and move them out of the room anyway. Like.
Brother Tim is just going around curing people that can be helpful to him. Oh, I need a chef.
Yeah.
And
Right.
The whole supply chain is off. You can't just do a chef. Clearly, you need you want to clean
Bartender.
your own dishes. Like,
A bartender.
oh, brother Tim doesn't drink responsibly.
Brother Tim is
Pulls
getting
out
wine drunk every night.
a whole fifth of rum. Reaches over the counter. The bartender's frozen. Okay, sorry.
All right. Agatha will show you to the Cinder Heart.
Cinderheart.
It's a
Where is that?
tavern. Number 10, duh. It's right here.
Oh yeah, number 10. Yeah, that's right.
Number 10. Cinder Heart.
Cinderheart.
Right here. This big rectangle.
Cinder. Alright.
Here, this is what it looks like.
Oh, I was
When you said number,
writing.
when you said number 10, are we supposed to see numbers?
No.
Okay.
She said
I'm
that.
sitting here like,
To be mean.
I have numbers on the DM layer because I have a list of what all the buildings are.
A DM layer. That sounds like no fair.
so it's like
Yeah.
acting like he was seeing it all. So I'm like, wait, what?
No, yeah, I saw
No, I was acting like that because obviously we couldn't see it.
you not on the DM
Like, oh yes,
layer.
of course, the DM layer. You have to be a DM to be there.
Here's a cinder heart. Everyone's frozen in there, I guess.
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be on the map, but I am now.
Yeah, there's a big fireplace in the middle of it.
Holy shit.
Um, lots of comfy couches, and there are bookshelves with lots of books and
I'll take a cappuccino,
fun
please.
shit. But yeah, she drops you off here. She casts a spell on the man behind the counter, and he awakens. And she grabs you 4 room keys and deposits them, and says, I'll come back in the morning to get you. We just need to go find a tree, and I can open it up and let you through."
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, tomorrow morning is fine.
Sleep well. This is highly regular. And she's gonna run out.
This is very regular.
Do we really need these keys if everybody's frozen?
Oh,
Yeah, but what about the ones that aren't?
Well, if you steal my shit, I will know.
I would never steal your shit or anybody's. Unless
So
maybe it was ale. Sorry.
out of curiosity, how many of you are regulars to this kind of thing?
I will not raise my hand.
Is this a serious question or is this a stupid question?
No, okay, not specifically beholders, but
Oh,
adventuring.
the
I
beholder. Oh, okay. I think
Yeah,
you
no.
meant everyone being frozen.
No, I'm talking
Stupid
about
question.
adventuring in general. I just want to get a baseline feeling.
I have been known to train and everything for the right moment, but certainly not looking for a fight, let alone with something like a beholder.
Oh dear God, we're screwed.
You know, I go here, I go there. I give strum on Dulcimer.
Looks at Atlas.
Oh, I've been on the road for a while. I can handle my own, but I can't say I ever have taken on a beholder.
Fair enough. Yeah, I suppose that's at least somewhat reassuring. Me myself, I've been around for quite a while, but I hung up the adventuring shield a long time ago. But times call for people like us, I suppose. God damn it! This happened so many times. Not specifically the frozen, but just
The beholder? You fight beholder often?
oh no, it's just like something shitty happens and then I'm just in the area. It's
How long have you been in the city?
I mean, I most of my life.
So these kind of cataclysmic events are regular?
More or less. No, maybe not regular, but weird shit happens and
Well, maybe yearly or bi-yearly?
far too often in recent memory, honestly. But well, Temperance is a temperamental place. Forgive my general apathy around the subject.
I guess before I came here, I only ever heard generally good things.
Oh no, it's amazing most of the time. Weird happenings and whatnot.
Great hotel, but it had bed bugs.
Yeah, great hotel, but it froze everyone in time around it.
God damn it.
But a great hotel with bed bugs is just a bad hotel.
Exactly.
Rich, you ate chips in bed?
Okay, you're gonna compare food to bed bugs?
You eat chips in bed, and you eat chips you don't like.
I do like those chips. These are both personal attacks. Grant, you barely eat fruit. You're gonna die of scurvy one day. Alex, you Minnesotans
Yeah?
have no flavor,
What
no
do you-
taste.
You're from
Go eat,
Iowa.
go eat a pizza.
It's the same thing. Alright.
No, Iowa's worse.
It's just
Iowa's
so
like you
comparable.
put salt on your steak that isn't medium rare or isn't well done. Like, how dare you?
Did someone? I don't want to like go too off topic here, but did you just say you want well done steak?
No, I was saying like that's what like people in Iowa like.
Fucking disgusting.
Once again, not to get too off topic, but obviously Grant has never been to anywhere that served beef with Iowa. Because you would know that farm people do not eat that way. City people do.
I bet they do with fucking ketchup too.
Moving on,
Yeah, moving on.
please.
I suppose I should go see Xavier, heal a couple other clerics of the order, and I'll stop back here after I've completed. Make sure to get a good night's sleep.
Fair
Is
enough.
Xavier good, bad? He knows things, he knows not.
Who, Xavier?
Yeah.
Oh, he is the one of the heads of the order. And honestly, just to talk to him to see how many people. It's more to get my stuff at the temple, heal a couple acolytes on the way, so hopefully they can get started in case we fail. The usual precautions.
We try to bring the like guards or anyone with us.
We could, by all means, check. Maybe even Sterling fancies a tussle, but
I mean,
Another sorcerer.
yeah.
Just what the party needs.
isn't he due to be off on his honeymoon?
He's due to be a lot of things.
What does that mean?
A father. No, it's a... No, I respect Sterling a great deal. He's certainly grown up from what he used to be. No, he has more important things, I'm sure. Anyway, I'll be back. I need my shield and my armor and something else. I don't know. Need me to pick anything up on the way?
I am quite good.
I think I am also okay.
Yeah. Provisions.
I have
last
everything I
meals.
need as well.
Okay, understood. Thank you. And then Brother Tim's gonna shuffle out.
Yeet.
By the way, Brother Tim shuffles. He doesn't really walk.
You just walked through the fireplace. The door's at this end.
Oh.
Brother Tim
Well, no,
throws himself on the fire to
That's
get
fine.
away from it all.
my bad. It's hard to see sometimes. You can see he actually is just blind. Yeah.
Good.
I use echolocation.
I didn't approve that.
Yeah, he's got 90 feet of blind sight.
Nope. Wrong.
Defeat.
Yeah.
It's more than most creatures.
I will move us forward to tomorrow unless you guys have anything you'd like to discuss.
I'm
Super.
just gonna preemptively heal because 17 hit points feels bad.
Oh. That's assuming
Oh,
we
yeah,
get to rest.
Yes, everyone will get their long rest
Sure, we don't get stabbed
in their
at night.
room with the key that you can choose to use or not use, I guess. And in the morning, Agatha will reappear in the Cinderheart, awaiting your readiness to go.
So with these people that are paralyzed, like, can you move them? Like,
They're essentially like statues
oh, so you can't move their arms into
into weird positions. No,
boo.
sorry to disappoint.
Okay. But Vespucian is definitely gonna try around with other people around.
Okay.
To move an arm,
Make a strength check.
unlike this one. Okay, I'm feeling good. 0 modifier.
Yeah, it's not. Arm's not moving.
Ah. There's never any fun.
Eight.
Okay.
When Agatha comes, I want to ask her, so is there anything you can do to help us? Anything you have that might help us on our way here?
Let me just do a quick think. Let me just do a quick.
Surely she's got like a holy hand grenade or something.
A mirror,
If you just yeet this, it'll kill it instantaneously.
if only.
Oh, a ring of anti-beholder.
Yes.
Get within
Yes, of course.
1,000 feet, the beholder just drops dead.
Give someone dark vision.
Maybe a compass of find creature.
Ooh, I need dark vision. I don't have that.
I do not either.
Oh, that would be actually be great then. Oh wait, I don't either. Fuck.
Oh my god. Got a bunch of blind ass people.
I can see it's dark.
It's pronounced human. Most
She
pathetic
can
race in the
give
game.
whoever wants it dark vision for the next 8 hours.
Perfect.
Oh, I think Alice is gonna argue for that.
It's gonna argue for dark vision.
No, he wants it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He will give it to you.
I thought you said.
Great.
Yeah.
So
It's
that
mine
was because
now.
I want it.
He argued for it though, so he got it.
I was
yeah.
just saying I'm throwing my name in.
Well,
Anyone
I did
anyone
not
who
need
wants
this
it.
dark
Yeah,
vision,
I-
so I do not think you should give it.
I would appreciate. I would appreciate dark vision.
She will give it to you too for
Oh.
the tip.
Appreciate it.
Oh, I thought okay, I misunderstood.
No, it wasn't. It was everyone who wants it gets.
I
it.
thought
It
she was
wasn't
gonna
one-
here's a pair of glasses.
No, she casts a spell on you.
Okay.
You have dark vision for 8 hours.
Alrighty. Thank you very much.
I have some healing potions back at my store.
Yes, these will work.
Okay, I'll run back and get those. Also, I might have a thing. Hold on, I'll be right back. And she
Not a
sort
thing.
of runs out, lost in thought, and returns about 10 minutes later and hands over 2 potions of greater healing to whoever takes them.
I'll give him the old
I
man.
Sure.
And 2 just regular healing potions.
I'll take a.
I'll do one of those.
Well, I'll
take
take one of those.
greater.
Apparently, I'll take a reader also.
I'll just take a regular. Pretty sure Andrew was the first one that said he wanted a greater.
Oh,
I don't know.
you're saying-
I don't know how he got scuffed out of one. Yeah, what the
No,
fuck?
Yeah,
you can have it. I thought you were saying you're giving both of the graders.
Oh
to the
no,
old
I
man.
was saying Alex was saying that I think the old man, like I would give you.
I'll take it regular. That's fine. I only heard that part of it.
That's why, sorry, that's why I started laughing. I was like, oh, fucking rich, I guess.
Also have this little gadget thing which helps you see where you can't use magic. Does that make sense?
Oh, of course.
It's sort of
Does.
like a smoke grenade. You just
What the hell's a grenade?
activate it and then you throw it.
It does not make sense to me, but it will make sense to someone.
Does not make sense to me
I
either.
think we're all gonna say that.
Okay, so basically you crush the stone in your hand and then you toss it into the room and there's like this like smoky thing that shows where you can and can't do magic.
That actually sounds incredibly useful in a beholder battle. Thank you.
It's been
Most
sitting on my
definitely.
shelf for a really long time, so I hope it's useful.
Sure. I guess.
Who's taking
Brother
it?
Tim will grab it.
Nice. Do we okay, I guess like I don't know how to ask this in character, but like do we need anything to activate it? Is there any like skill or whatever?
No, you just crush it.
You
Yeah,
just,
okay.
crush and throw. Crush
I
and
didn't
throw,
know if it was
maybe.
like strength or something. Just making sure.
No, just deliberate crushing.
Roger.
So maybe like don't sit on it, but
It's in my front pocket. Don't you worry. Oh,
hey, are you ready?
Where are
yes.
you sending us?
It's a forest, probably like a really long ways away. I haven't been there in a really long time. It's like half the world away.
That's gonna be a pain in the ass if I die.
If anybody dies?
Yeah.
What? No, I'm saying I'm the only one that can contact you again. So just. I'm sure.
Let's
other
just
people-
not fail.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
We are all together for a reason. I'm sure we will be successful.
Well, the reason was the
I got
wedding.
optimism.
I mean, the reason that we weren't all paralyzed.
It's because we're more hardened.
You see the amount of fortitude in this body.
I do not think I'm hard. I think I'm quite soft.
My shell is hard,
Like
but
this.
I've lost much of my strength over the years.
I'm sure we'll do great. I'll get the whippersnappers in shape. Keep them in line.
Have any of you ever, like traveled by tree before?
By train?
Tree.
It's just like an in and out, right?
You
I
just
I
run
have
up
not.
the tree.
I've heard
Okay,
stories.
I'm
I
gonna
have
open a
noticed
portal,
that.
and then you just run through the tree, and you'll be there. Or
Under-
close to there, at least.
Understood. This tree?
When did you travel to this place?
I traveled from. Well, I sort of traveled through it when I was on my way here. You know, like 20 years ago or something. They're like go-to potion person like tried to eat the town or something, and they called upon me to come and take her place, and then I had to leave home, which is really really far away, and I traveled through this forest. But while I was traveling, I heard a lot of stories, and that's where I found out that this is where the beholder lives, and no one really wants to do anything about it because it's not really bothering anyone. And yeah, does that answer your question?
Yeah, I was just curious. That does. Thank you.
Are we the bad guys? That,
Yes.
Is it his home?
oh well.
For the
I'm ready
people.
whenever
Yeah.
you guys are.
Light up the tree whenever you feel ready.
Will it hurt?
Hopefully not. If it does, I've done something terribly wrong.
Then I will put my trust in you.
Okay.
That sounds
She is going to cast a spell, and the trunk of the tree is gonna split, making a little archway. And through the other side, you can see a lush forest that definitely is not where you currently are.
go
Oh,
through.
you only have like 6 seconds, so I would go.
Brother Tim starts shuffling.
We go.
I will go through the portal.
I will also make the.
Doesn't hurt.
Nice.
So we're like,
That's good.
But you come through a tree on the other side, a different tree than the tree you initially ran into, but are in a forest of deep, deep green, almost like jungle-like, very different from sort of the pine tree sort of nature in the place you just left. It's hot and humid, much more so than in Temperance. Um, but sort of off to your right, there seems to be a like raised hill and a cave entrance.
well, I suppose that is convenient at the very least. Quite a close drop off, if I don't say so myself.
Is there anything anyone needs to share before we go in? Just not like in a weird way, but just I don't know. Is anybody scared of the dark or something?
I have dark vision.
I'm not a big fan of beholders, but I'm sure we can figure it out.
Have you ever faced one before?
Nope. Intentionally so.
So, what do we have to be worried about with the beholder? I've obviously also not fought one before.
They do take away your magic.
If it's looking at you, I believe, is how it's quantified. But I mean, we should be able to see it with the beholder grenade, is what they call it.
I think that was the technical term. Yes.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Whatever a grenade is.
Yeah. Weird.
Fuck you guys.
Also, generally I'm more of a healer than a combatant, but in a pinch I can contribute. If you stay relatively close to me, I can generally keep you up.
I can do a little healing myself, but I would like to be up close to the beholder when we get to it.
Ooh, melee character.
And
He's a
I'm
monk.
gonna in my loincloth or not loincloth. This what's it called? Just
Satchel?
Rogue.
Shell.
robe, satchel thing, whatever. I don't know. I described it before. Whatever I described before. I'm gonna pull out two really um really thin like boots that are just kind of like cloth boots, not quite cloth. I forgot the term is. Rag boots. There we go. I'll put them on. They don't sit very well because I don't have toes.
Okay.
They conform to your feet, though. Your stubs.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nice.
Well, what do those do?
They help me move a little quicker.
In my head, Alice is like, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah.
What-
I am much better with people than beholders, but I will try.
I guess to be fair, we really only need a stock, right? We don't really need to kill it.
Do we know which one's the paralyzing stock?
When you look at it, it would freeze you.
Well, I mean, they just said a stock. They didn't say the paralyzing stock.
No,
They
didn't.
definitely specified the paralyzing stock.
Yes, of course. The
So we have
paralyzing
to wait
stock,
till.
just like they said.
Another old man with memory loss. HP's got to type,
So we have
and
to
it's HP.
My
get
future.
someone.
It helps when I forget shit.
Looking at my future.
So we have to wait till someone gets paralyzed and then go for that stock, or we have to just kill it in general, or do we just cut off all the stocks?
I mean,
Until-
realistically,
God.
we probably have to kill it. I was more making a joke. I don't think it's going to take kindly, unless you can freeze it somehow.
Would you consider yourself a silver tongue? And I look at a recipe.
Yes.
Perhaps you could convince it to hand over the stock. Is there anything we could trade? It seems unlikely, but might as well, expand our options.
We have greater healing potions.
Holy
That'll
shit.
help heal the wounds from just cutting off.
Do
part
I
of your
know if
body.
beholders can grow back stocks?
I can try to help you.
That's gonna be a no.
No, I don't know, or no, they
Yes,
can't.
you know, and the answer
Damn
is
it.
no.
Yes, but what if we wanted to speedrun the one shot?
I
I
could
might
heal.
be able to help convince the beholder to not that we're here for a reason, but I don't know how to speak to a beholder,
Oh
so that might
shit.
be an issue.
What languages do they speak?
I just assume not awkward.
What even is that?
Never mind.
Well,
It's not going to be
you-
awkward. Doesn't
You
matter.
speak more languages than just Aquan.
Well, obviously common.
Well, yes, what I'm saying is perhaps the beholder will as well.
Beholders have mouths. I haven't seen one before. I just know about,
I
their
think
eye.
it's just a large eye. At
An
least that's
eye.
what it sounds like in the stories.
Well, I suppose we shall see.
Unfortunately, yes. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think our best shot is just trying to kill it. Splitting up a little bit. Not being in the same zone.
What does that mean?
Trying not to. Well, from what I'm noticing, 1, 2, 3.5 kind of like goes around the circle. Uses magic. If I'm understanding correctly. If it can only if we stand a decent ways away, can only turn off one of us at a time. I guess is my thought. Does that make sense? Is that?
I suppose
seeing
so. I truthfully don't know much about how it works, but I just know it doesn't let you use magic.
That's fair. I might be metagaming a bit.
I am absolutely trying not to.
Well, I don't know magic, so. Well, I guess I know one thing that I think that's magic, but I don't cast spells like those wizards were or anything like that.
Wait, what does that mean? What kind of thing can you do?
And I will cast. Because I didn't.
Oh.
Oh, I got it prepared. We'll cast / use Sanctuary.
Oh shit! Nice.
What creature do you pick?
Myself.
Okay.
Coward. Nice.
All right.
I don't think it shows up at all. I don't think there's any distinguishable thing. And I'll just say this. You just stand there.
Before, okay, that
And it has. You have it selected as having verbal, semantic, and material
Yeah,
component.
yeah. I mean, but nothing changes about me, so I'm just gonna do something as this. And just
I assumed
Nothing.
that was good.
nothing.
yeah, I do have an ability that could probably help us before we go in. So just be. Let's not run right in if we can avoid it. If we see or know where it's located.
Well, that's generally my antic, so I'll follow your lead.
Yeah, good. Well, Beholder's not gonna murder itself, as they say.
Whoa,
As
let's
they
not use
say.
the M word.
Oh no, this is 100% murder. Beholders are sentient.
It's for the greater good.
Correct. Murder for the greater good.
You really don't have to keep saying. What kind of church do you work at anyway?
Didn't
the church
you used to adventure, Brother Tim? How did you get away with not murdering then?
Anyway,
Brother Tim has blood on his hands.
Holes in the backstory. Holes in the backstory.
It's a one shot. You just take your backstory and you rip it in the first 5 minutes.
You enter the cave area.
Yeah, I think we start going.
Skin it.
You enter into the mouth of the cave, and at the rear end, there seems to be a tunnel about 10 feet wide that sort of descends downwards.
Can I say anytime we start looking like we're getting to a bigger area than just a walking tunnel type thing, like a cave or a cavern spot, can I click my heels?
Sure.
So just kind of prevent or not prevented it in advance.
Sure.
How long does that last?
10 minutes total.
Ooh, that's rough. Oh, you can stop it. Okay.
Turn on and off.
That's better.
So you begin descending, and as you do so, there's this sort of gaseous smell of sulfur that starts to overtake the tunnel. Real nasty. And you come to a point where the tunnel seems to open up into a cavern. So you heel tap. I imagine the only way that you can heel tap is by doing it like a Irish dancer. Because
It is now the only way.
and the cavern opens up, and along the ground in this room is like a pool of some sort of noxious liquid, nasty dampness, and there's like a steam that sort of hovers over the surface of it.
Oh.
Seems to cover pretty much the whole room. There are some spots like holding tight against the wall where you might be able to squeeze by. And you can see across the way where the tunnel continues.
I'm gonna like at least cover my mouth a little bit with some cloth.
Okay.
I'll just take like an extra shirt or something on my bag.
I will hold my breath for up to an hour.
All right, you hold your breath. Atlas,
What?
the smell lessens as you cover your mouth, and you feel like you're probably not like breathing in any sort of toxic fumes or anything.
Brother Tim will also cover his mouth and nose, and then can he potentially use thaumaturgy to like? So you said there's mist here. Is there like liquid on the ground creating it, or is it just like?
Yeah. So there's like a pool of this liquid that seems to be like, I don't know, like 6 inches deep. Like it's not super deep, but it's definitely there.
Okay.
And then there's just this like sort of steam that sort of like is over the top of it.
Could and you could theoretically walk around the outside ish.
Yeah, there are like spots that you could like sort of jump to / squeeze around the edges.
Okay. Brother Tim starts stretching. Gotta make sure you're ready.
I'm gonna cover my face with some fabric I have in my backpack.
Okay. Face masks for everyone except the turtle.
I suppose this is the time where we hug the wall very closely.
I'm gonna try to cast some dancing lights and have them run along the like footholds to make sure none of them are like wet or anything slippery. Just
Okay.
like by the reflection, I guess, kind of thing.
It doesn't appear like they pose any hazards beyond
Okay,
the
cool.
obvious.
I guess at the same time,
how-
I'll just real quick have it like look for, is there any traps in the wall, just like from a distance too.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
How far is
With
the
advantage
length of
because you're using the lights.
how far is the length of the pool again?
It has a distance. It's about 100 feet.
Oh, damn. That's a lot of nasty water. Or
So that nasty water. That's like direct from where you're standing to where the tunnel opens up. It's probably a little bit longer hugging the wall.
Dang. Too bad I'm not level 9.
Mm-hmm. You can
Just
jump
walk.
that.
I can just walk there.
I mean, I can blow it away slightly, I suppose, from the wall to make it easier to avoid. Not the water, the mist.
that sounds quite
The
helpful.
mist itself doesn't seem to be like. That just seems to be an environmental effect. Being like underground, it definitely seems like the liquid part is the nasty part. I will clarify.
So don't fall.
Unless you want to, I guess.
Unless you're into that. How tall is the ceiling and how wide is the room? You said it's 100 feet long, but hypothetically, if one was had polymorph and turned into a bird that wanted to carry us across, would that be acceptable?
Room is, let's see, 80 feet across at its widest point, 30 feet across at its most narrow, about 30 feet tall.
So that sounds like it would fit like a giant eagle or
That
vulture or
sounds like
something.
it would fit a giant bird, yeah.
Okay. I'll do that then. I'll just turn into a bird that can carry everyone. Size acceptable.
Okay.
I'm sure I've seen some sort of bird at some point.
Yes.
So
Yay.
I'll do that. And then I
Okay.
guess before I do it, I'll explain what I'm gonna do. Just like I'm gonna ferry you guys across. You okay with that kind of thing? Yeah. If anyone's not, then fuck you.
Chaining ships together is not my strong suit.
All right, I'll do that then. I will ferry us across slowly.
All right. You ferry everyone across. Would you like to stay as a bird?
I don't imagine that the cavern is gonna have that much space, or like the tunnels are going to have that much space
Yeah,
going
the
forward.
tunnel itself is very it's
Yeah.
10 by 10-ish.
I will
So
drop
it
it
would be
then.
a tight squeeze.
Let the polymorph go.
Okay. Find yourself on the other side of the room and in another tunnel. Seems to be only one way forward.
That's convenient.
Onward.
These beholders are very straightforward.
Well, they can fly or something, right? So, guess that would be trivial.
Yeah, so I've been told.
Do they fly? How does that work? They don't have wings.
Well, I mean, they can't walk. They don't have feet.
Yeah, they always just hover in the pictures.
The picture books are quite.
Well, no, I mean paintings, not
Oh.
picture books. I'm not a child.
Fair enough.
Although,
Not quite.
anyway.
Alright. You continue down the tunnel. And once again, start to approach what appears to be a room that opens up. A cavern that opens up.
Yeah, remember the drill. Peek in. Make sure.
Okay. You peek in.
Mm-hmm.
It appears to be just an empty room carved out from the stone. With the exception of two doors. One directly across from you and one to the left of you. Both closed currently.
Nice and simple.
Two closed doors.
I'm just gonna walk in there.
Yeah. One certain death, the other probably bad.
Is there any sort of writing or anything on them?
Nope, just two doors.
Excellent.
Not even like a door riddle or something. God. These adventures are.
Mr. Oog, you seem to be one for riddles and such. What's to be learned here?
My last name is actually Way. I mean, I'll like look around for something, I guess, to see if there's anything that signifies anything.
Make an investigation check. You look around. Don't see anything that points in any particular direction.
And
Oh.
there's like no markings above the doors or anything. Are they different colors? Like
Nope.
there's
They
nothing
are
to different.
identical doors, just on different faces.
I don't think this is so much a riddle as much as a game of luck and chance.
Well, I mean, I suppose I've always been told that right is always right.
I'm sure whichever one you choose will be correct, and I'll start making my way to the right door.
Oh no, I'm
Wait,
second
there's
It's
guessing.
only
not a-
straight and left.
Well, they're straight and left.
Well, okay, then the one to straight, then the one on the right side.
Yeah.
Okay, right ahead.
I'll like make sure other people are joining me before I just like
Yeah, I'll
open the door
join.
type thing.
Yeah.
Then I'll
Trusting the guidance of the elders.
I will yank open that door with my strength.
You open that door.
Move that bus.
Are there bats?
There's a tunnel in front of you.
Suspicious.
It's a good choice.
I don't know why, but I thought the beholder would just be sitting here, right on the side of the door.
Oh yeah.
And you
that's why
didn't
there's
think
the
to
giant-
mention that.
That's why
Well,
there's the giant peephole.
I don't know why I thought like there'd be like you pick a door and there'd be a beholder behind it.
I
Like
don't
like
know.
right
I-
behind it.
You do realize that beholders are like massively intelligent, correct?
I'm just gonna look at him funny. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
They'd be bored as fuck doing that.
I mean, unless they knew we were coming.
In which case, we would have to talk with the Lady Moonrose.
So, shall we continue, or should we just open the other door, see if there's a beholder behind that one?
Seems like a horrible idea. I think we just go.
I will start.
Who invited this guy?
I'll start
Are
making my way
people
through.
supposed to be wise?
You'd think that, but really we just lose everything as time goes
Where do you think all my swords went?
on.
What?
What?
I would like to go through the door, please.
Okay. You're going through the other door now?
No, we're
No,
going straight. We're
no.
going through the open door.
Okay.
We're ignoring Ook.
Yes.
Okay. You walk through the open door and into the tunnel, and you no sooner than you do that than a giant stone slab slams down behind you.
Oh god damn it. Well, actually, then maybe we're going the right way.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, it was a trap.
I'm gonna look to see if there's any way we can, like, reopen it. Any levers. Just pat around it.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation.
You feel all over that wall, and you're not finding
You feel
a lever or a button or a knob or any sort of anything that would open it.
I'm not
You
even
feel
sure I feel the door. Or wall.
Wall.
I don't think we can go back this way.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh well.
How does a
Onwards.
beholder set a trap without hands?
I
No,
mean, it
that's
could
not
just
the-
use minions.
Yeah, best not to think on it too hard.
It has an eye that paralyzes. I don't think it's so out there
This
That,
is true.
that you could pick up a rock without hands.
Telekinesis.
Yeah, this is true.
Yes, telephonesis.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Just let's get out of here. Honestly, this is starting to freak me out a little bit.
Start walking down the hallway.
Yeah,
Onward.
Brother Tim's gonna keep shuffling.
Okay, you continue down the hall, tunnel, what you know.
The Hunnel way, yeah.
The thing. And as you make your way down the tunnel, you come to a another small
room, which has a singular table in it
Hmm.
and a singular cot.
Cot.
Singular what?
Cot. C-O-T. Cot. And that's it.
That's very creepy.
You see, you all make all these assumptions about Beholder, but it sleeps in a bed like us. It has a table that it eats off of like us.
No. But be on your guard. I assume this is just someone camping out in a beholder tunnel. This is very odd.
Camping on the table.
Camping out.
Is this considered normal?
I would say no. Generally, if there's something you would consider a dungeon, people do not generally live in it. Sometimes they do, but they're fucking weird. Okay, well. So there's a cot and a room and a table.
In a dead end room.
Yeah.
In a dead end room, huh?
With a
Maybe we should. I suppose we should.
behind us.
Maybe there's something in here which could pick up the rock blocking the door.
Suppose that's the goal.
So I'm gonna take a little peek around.
Yeah. Brother Tim will also be poking
Go
around.
ahead and investigate with
Me-
advantage.
Investigate with
separately.
advantage.
I will.
I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt. Through the space that someone who is sitting on the bed invisibly would be.
It impacts the stone wall behind where that is. Doesn't seem to hit a person. But respiration. You find sort of in a crevice along the bottom of the floor, what seems to be like an iron pry bar.
See, right here, this would get us out. I am too weak to use it.
I suppose that's a problem most of us have.
I think we're all weak as fuck.
Oh, we should have gotten a strong man. We always forget the strong man.
There's no one sitting here invisibly. I'm just gonna announce that.
Just announce that to the room.
We're
What?
not here to hurt you or anything. We're just kind of stuck at this point.
I would just think there's someone invisible here.
Our highest strength score is 11.
No.
No.
Emma, that trap was like mechanical, right?
Grant,
That
what-
rock,
what is
it
your
was made
strength
of
score?
wires, right?
11.
Mine's 11 as well.
Mine's 9.
Because
10.
turtles get +2 to strength. It's 11.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it's not about strength. It's about hitting the fulcrum correctly, and that's intelligence face, right?
So,
Anyone have a plus anything to athletics?
I have a -1.
I have a 0.
0.
I am very acrobatic.
Maybe you can catapult onto it.
Yeah, can we?
Yeah, if you just somersault onto it, it'll work. Right?
But I have a
It's-
+1 to athletics.
Oh,
D-
Because
would
of
it be something I
athletic
can...
aids.
Oh, huge.
Can I get my weight behind it?
yeah, that's a good question. Well, I
Would, like,
mean,
would that
How
be
much
enough?
do you weigh?
450 pounds.
God damn, fatty. No, I'm kidding.
Essentially, just sit
just
on
lean
it.
on it. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 475. I was a little heavy.
Yeah, but you were sitting on your staff,
Oh.
so is that really Real number.
That just means he knows how to distribute his weight well.
Yeah, I know.
All on one point of my staff.
Yeah, honestly, that just makes it even better. We could just use the staff as a crowbar.
Should have done that.
It's okay.
All right, so we're going back to the rock, I guess.
The crowbar, I suppose. Ooh. Well, best of luck.
So
You
can
are
I?
in here with us.
Yep.
I am very handy with a wand, however, I am very weak.
Why don't
I am quite frail.
why don't you go ahead and make a strength save with advantage.
Advantage.
Strength save. Let's
Hey,
go.
you know what the other, yeah, you know what the other good thing about turtles is, or monks is?
I get
You get
strength?
that strength,
What?
salt saving,
That doesn't make any sense.
strength and dex.
So
That's a 23, everyone.
Oog rolls natural 19.
Necessary.
Positions the bar just so, wedging it under the stone slab, and just like leans, and the door creaks up about 2 feet. We'll say. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Is that
Big bar, I
is
guess.
that enough space for Oog? Well,
Is it like set now, or is it only with Oog keeping it open?
Nope, it seems to just be
Okay.
hovering there.
It's just hovering. What could go wrong? Well, I can get through.
yeah. If I die, just tell him I didn't go out like this.
No,
I can't really move too well on my stomach. Can someone push me under? And I'm just gonna right inside my shell.
I'll do my best. And
450 pounds. You know, I could just turn you into a smaller turtle.
or you could just like move with us, like your feet popping out. You're very heavy.
Most turtles walk on 4 legs, but I'm used to 2. Doesn't really work too well. I could try, but
We just need a little help.
Do you know how to swim?
I mean, obviously, yes.
Basically, you just do that on the ground.
I like pick out my legs and just kind of show it. They just kind of like sit out awkwardly, and they don't really get like much behind. It's more about like
Anything
being
helps.
large.
I guess I'll help try to shove him.
I'll try to help also then.
Make just a dex check
Who?
Turtle
with
or people?
advantage.
Who's making it?
The turtle or the people pushing?
The total.
The toidle.
Total.
Doidle.
The toidle.
Of course, that's a.
That's good enough. I mean, it takes you a minute, and the shell sort of gets stuck on the door a little bit as you're trying to wedge your way through, but you all make it eventually.
Oh boy.
Things are not looking good for us so far.
I expected worse.
We haven't
as long as
even
we are
seen
still
anything yet.
As long as we're still standing, we shall be fine.
Oh boy.
Okay, you're back in the room with now one closed door and one open tunnel, and the stone slab that you just left.
God, I hate this shit. Oh, ooh, okay, let's go. Left door then, I suppose, is our.
You see, we can overcome any challenge together.
You should look learn to be a little more positive, Brother Tim.
Oh, once you do this enough times, you will get just as jaded as I do. Oog.
And yet you are still standing, are you not?
I'm on my knees right now because they kill, but that's fine too. But yeah, you're not wrong. I'm not dead
Yet.
yet.
That's not helping there, Recipe.
But no, he's not wrong though.
What did you call me?
Or Recipe?
That is not my name.
Resprecian. It's
There
kind of
we go.
long for me.
That's okay. You can spell it out.
I wouldn't know how to spell that actually.
To the other door.
Yeah, let's do it. Get good.
All right, who's opening the door?
Brother Tim will open the door.
Brother Tim, make a dex save for me,
Yeah.
I was going to. Only look the door.
Get fucked.
Go first, and only probably dex save of the day.
Okay. Oh, oof. That is
That's Jill.
rough.
Sounds like you rolled great.
Prepare my eulogy.
Brother Tim, you open the door and a giant spike swings down at you as the door opens. And you take 12 points
Oh.
of piercing damage as it just juts into your upper torso.
Yeah, this place is fucking great, Oog.
No, if you were positive, that might not have happened.
Are you alright?
That could be the universe.
Yeah.
I am positive he was just stabbed.
Yeah, and that hurt a lot. Oh. And then I assume Brother Tim it came down. Brother Tim I'm obviously wasn't right on his head or else he'd be dead. So he just kind of moved out of the way slightly, grazed his arm, and he fell on the ground and sprained his knee or something, or skimmed his knee.
Yeah.
As both. And then he's like, "Ooh, when I get out of here."
You know what?
I don't know, man. And then he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on
Work on your
He's gonna
bone structure.
He's gonna teach some spikes a lesson.
I'm gonna retire for real. Work at the temple all day. Officiate a ceremony was my retirement.
You say that every
He was
year,
so
Brother Tim.
friendly when we first met him.
Yeah, honestly, this is not what he's supposed to be, but we roll.
He's a very outward face. When he's at work, he's like, "Oh yes, welcome to the temple of our Lord and Savior." Goes into one dungeon, he's like, "I'm too old for this shit."
No, I really like that. I like the idea that he's very very when he's at work, he's very professional. And when he's talking to the royal family, but outside of it, he's like.
He says he's done a lot of adventuring, but based on that activity, I think he's worked in service for many years.
He works in customer service.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did that other door? So the spike was from above, right?
Yeah, so the door opened and then the spike swung down. So now that you have theoretically been stabbed, I
don't think he was theoretically just stabbed. I think that's why it's damage.
Some light impalement.
Could have been worse.
Stay in the life.
Could have been 2 spikes.
And the second spike swings.
Yeah. One comes down, he gets knocked over, and the other one comes straight out of the wall.
Oh my god, the 1-2 punch.
Yeah, classic.
So we could just walk around it, right? It didn't reload.
No.
Okay, cool.
It
Spring back up.
It reloads.
I just stabs you and then just back up.
No. Nope. You can walk around it. Is that what you do?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like look
Well,
up at the ceiling this time, or wherever the rock came from, to make sure it's not gonna.
Someone else feel free to take the lead.
make a perception check.
I want to be very clear that I am doing this as I'm walking through. It's not like I'm looking around like, okay, make sure it's safe. It's just like, I wonder if it's, and I will get impaled if I see it, regardless, because I'm already there. But
Right. You're pretty sure there isn't another giant stone slab over this one.
excellent. Back to back red and
And-
green rolls.
You walk all the way through, and nothing else seems to happen. You just find yourself in another tunnel. This one has more of like a curving sort of designation to it.
Emma just gave us the real classic D&D enemy, which is a random choice that there's no traps. It's just
What do you
which
mean
door
there's
do you
no
go in?
There's both traps.
Well, but there's no
Yeah.
there's no difference. You don't have to open the doors. You gotta do anything. It's just pick a door.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the worst enemy.
Fucking doors.
As you guys make your way down the hallway, there's I keep saying hallway, but whatever. Anyway,
It's not really not a hallway, to be honest.
Cavern.
I think if you just keep
there's
saying
a
tunnel every time, it's gonna
tunnel.
hurt your brain. Yeah.
tunnel,
Yeah,
tunnel.
but-
You go down the tunnel. It's a tunnel. It curves. But the ground beneath your feet starts to give out. Big bummer on that one. Can you make dex saves for me, please?
no.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Oh, he's ready this time.
Guys, there's no beholder in here. It's
I
just
rolled with
trap land.
advantage, but my first roll was an 18.
There's just
So
3
that's good.
kobolds at the end. They're like watching on the cameras.
In a trench coat.
Were you rolling with advantage for a
I
reason?
probably shouldn't have been.
Okay.
His reason is
In
gusto.
that case, you like face plant into a pit 20 feet down.
20
I will.
Um,
I will fall slowly.
okay, you fall slowly 20 feet down. Everyone else, you sort of are able to jump to the other side of the pit to avoid the crumbling ground. But your 700-pound turtle friend
Whoa, 700. He was 450 last time.
gained a lot of weight when he walked through that door. I don't know what to tell you.
Damn you.
450-pound turtle is now 20 feet at the bottom of a pit. I just realized that eagle carrying the turtle across that pit would have been a struggle. It's fine.
It's
It was a
okay.
good moment. It was a particularly
The
strong
weight
moment.
only matters when it benefits us.
Yeah.
I actually forgot that I'm an insane weight until like then.
I mean, to be fair, some of those things are pretty strong. So.
That's all right. It's a one shot. You're
Yeah.
considered a medium creature, right?
Somehow.
I would get probably some of the best grasp on him too, as long as he's okay with me grabbing the shell.
Well, you could
Yeah,
actually
that's
dig
true.
into those shells.
Yeah,
to
so like
grab.
realistically, it would be the easiest to hold too.
Without, yeah. Okay. Anyway.
I have rope. I will take it out.
Okay. You
50
take
feet
out
of
the
hempen rope.
50 feet's enough to get to the bottom. And back again.
Is there anywhere I can tie it on?
Make a investigation check real quick.
I would like to assist him in that because that's exactly the steps I was about to take.
I also
Uh,
have rope.
Let's
There's
all just
a,
drop
like,
a rope.
an outcropping in the wall that seems like it would be secure and rugged enough to secure a rope to.
Alright, I will tie it with the help of everyone to make sure the rope is properly, or the knot is properly situated. 'Cause
You
apparently we're all thinking-
miraculously just pull a sailor's knot out of your ass.
Bowling.
I've been on the road. I can tie things. My survival's 1.
Seems to be secure.
I will throw it down.
And you toss the
Just
rope
look over
down.
the side. Is that gonna be plenty, or what else can we do?
I'm sorry. I'm looking at one thing real fast. Or
Can't
if I
you
do it
just
first.
run up the wall?
How much weight can a 50-foot hempen rope support?
Honestly, a decent
There's an
amount.
answer for that
Temperance
somewhere, and I'm
really
not gonna
good.
look it up.
Yeah, like
D&D Hammond rope.
I mean, okay, well the thing is you'd have to figure out how like thick it is. But
Oh, it's thick.
like what thickness of
thick.
hempen rope?
Standard issue.
Standard
Can be burst with a DC 17 strength check.
hemp rope.
2 HP. Don't and nobody cut it.
I swear that I have something that I was trying to look at. I just can't find it right now.
I'm seeing like 1/2 inch, 3/4 are pretty standard.
It just says, yeah, it just says 50 feet. It doesn't say what kind. But...
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and say 3/4. You know.
Oh. How is jump height determined?
it's not 20 feet.
Charity, isn't it? Or strength?
No, it's
No,
strength.
strength is jump
Um,
distance, isn't it?
I think it's the same.
You're the same.
If you
Okay.
make a high jump, you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Never mind then. That won't work.
Damn it, it's 9th level. That's so sad.
800 pounds.
If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When
It's-
you make a standing high jump, you can only jump half that distance.
Oh my god.
It's level 9 to run up vertical. That's unlucky.
Alright. So I am going to try to I'm gonna tie the rope around myself.
Okay.
I'm going to try to help by running up the wall. I can't do monk shit, but I'm going to try to improvise it with acrobatics.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Is anyone gonna help pull the rope as he's
Yeah.
going? Okay.
Sure.
More than likely, I'll just be holding it steady.
Okay. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check. I hate this game.
Doors and holes.
It doesn't matter what the rest of you fuckers are doing, because Ook, in a moment of pure dexterity, runs up the wall. A precursor to a level up to come, I guess.
Wait, Oog levels up mid-session? Sick, dude.
Yeah, mid session. Runs up the
And then-
wall.
Can
then
you
lost level.
please? Can you please?
And then de-leveled instantly. Is weird as shit I've ever seen. That's not 29 or not 20, 29 total.
By the way, 720 pounds is what the rope holds. Is what
Easy.
the internet.
Nice. See, it could have held the 700-pound turtle too.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I didn't see that coming. Old eyes and everything.
What the hell was that?
I got out of the hole. What do you mean? I appreciate the help.
You've been walking slower than he's been trudging. How? What?
I
I'm just gonna
arrived when I meant
point back
to
and forth
arrive.
between you and the hole.
I arrive when I'm meant to arrive, just like we all do.
Yeah, checks. It's gonna be so.
And just
It's
start
like you write
slowly
these things
walking away
down.
again. Start slowly walking away with this cane, or using the walking stick the other direction.
You guys keep going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand there for like a good 20 seconds, just like what? You?
Sometimes you just don't question Atlas. You just let it happen.
It doesn't even make sense.
It really doesn't.
He was more nimble than should be possible.
And he couldn't even crawl his way below the.
Why didn't he
When
just
you're this-
slide earlier?
When you're this heavy, it's not like sliding. It's they pull your stuff through. I'm definitely not strong enough to do that anymore.
Wow.
You try to pull 400 pounds on your stomach.
We did try. It sucked.
You weren't on your stomach even.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
So how do you get up then if you can't pull yourself on your stomach?
I sleep near the edge of the bed or on top of my pole.
Yeah.
Well, meditate, I guess.
I will retrieve my rope, by the way, in case that wasn't obvious.
Okay.
And we move on.
Yeah. We'll continue down.
Okie dokie. Sorry, un momento. You continue. For what seems to be like a really, really long amount of time. Until you just come to a dead end. Or what seems to be a dead end. As at the end of the hallway, there's just a straight vertical wall as the tunnel turns 90 degrees and heads straight up.
All right, Ook, you first.
How high is this one?
Make a perception check.
I'll throw some dancing lights up there to help. Like, I'll send them up the shaft.
Appears to be around 80 to 100 feet.
Would you say that's more than 30 feet?
Yes.
I don't think I can do that one. Maybe eventually I can make that.
Is this another eagle situation?
If we keep using your magic, how will we fare against the beholder?
I have other magic. Fear not. I have a lot of magic. All the
guess, like-
magic.
Oh. I just keep thinking how bad this is going to be on the way back.
Got a negative
Well, I'll
Nancy
just
over
fall
here.
softly on the way back. That'll be fine.
Can I?
It's a lot easier for me to go down than up.
Remember, you will message that the person.
I mean,
They teleport us.
I take it that they still need us to go back to the tree.
Oh.
Well, I bet they could probably come down and get us.
Does anybody grow a tree? Oh, wait, no, she needs to see it.
Yeah, I suppose.
But if we just have her come to us,
I mean, it's likely we can probably figure it out.
She can just fly through it. She's a druid.
Mhm. Ooh. Mm. Well, yeah, I mean, well, I can't climb that.
I think we're gonna have to do the eagle.
You got it! I'm assuming I can fit in here with...
Yes.
That's so you can now. Okay. All right. Okay. You know, actually,
It's like 25 feet wide about, so
Okay. All right. I'll do it.
25. No, 15. Sorry.
I'll do a
Numbers.
sizable creature that can carry things and still fit in here. Flying type of that. Yeah.
Okay. Giant eagle?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Other giant flying creature? I am not well versed in my
We'll go with
giant
eagle.
flying
Whatever.
creatures.
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Who are you taking up first?
I will go with brother Tim.
Woo!
All right.
First class, baby.
You and brother Tim pressed up over the edge of the cliffside, and across the room is this giant, not giant, it's large, um, floating eyeball with
different
Mhm.
stalks sticking out of the side of its oogie body. And your eagle form drops.
Ooh.
Do I fall or do I at
So
least make it over
can
the
you
edge?
two make a dex save to try to not
Love.
just fall back down?
Mm-hmm.
Just end it now.
That's
End it
problem.
now! Oh no! I mean, it's only gonna be what
You guys both rolled that one.
96. Come on, roll it up.
So you come up to face this this creature and then immediately start plummeting down.
Nice.
Do I see them fall?
Yeah, you guys both see them just start.
All right, I'll turn into a giant bird and pick them up.
Okay.
Aim for the edge.
Don't go to the top.
I will say you have picked the two of them up. What are you now doing as your giant bird?
Literally just trying to toss this up there.
I guess.
How could this go wrong? Really?
If I saw them falling, I'm just gonna put them back on the ground and then sit there at bird form, kind of like just giving them the good old bird. What the fuck was that?
So the beholder's just staring down the hallway up there for some fucking reason.
It was a room, by the way. The tunnel just opens up into a room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense then.
Yeah, he's just
It's
sitting.
not just like in the.
My man's just
Okay.
like on the couch watching TV. Someone walks in, he's like, "Oh shit, my cone just
Yeah.
happened to be facing that way."
Just glances over. There's... Well, the beholder's in there.
Perhaps we should talk less loudly.
I can't hear him.
Beholders have ears.
Yeah, yes, they do. I was
Okay.
joking. Okay. Well, first things in. Hands in, everyone. Everyone, get ready.
How
No,
how
this
do
is-
we?
I actually need this. I can. This is part of a spell ritual.
Okay, I'll put my hands in.
Yeah.
I will grab Respian's feather, like wing, and put it in with my hand.
Okay. And then Brother
I will-
Tim is
I will
going.
pick at Ook when he does this.
I'll like turn my shell to him. Like
Brother Tim will
just get the
cast
shell.
Emboldening Bond on the group.
What?
It's a cleric ability. I forge an empowering bond among people. So well, just try not to die. We got this.
What does the bond do?
Yeah, what does it do?
And then on each of your on your turn, you can roll an additional d4 on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw. And
Every turn?
once per turn. Yeah. So like for a saving throw, an attack roll, or an ability.
That's so fucking strong.
Once per turn for 10 minutes, baby.
What is it called?
Emboldening Bond.
What the hell? Okay.
I can link it, Emma.
You're a cleric.
Yeah. Wait, you're a cleric. That's level 1?
It's level 1, baby.
What? Oh, while they're within 30 feet of another creature.
30 feet of you.
No, any bonded creature. So within 30 feet of each other. It says, well, any bonded creature is within 30 feet of another. So as long as you can touch your homies.
I'll leave room for Jesus.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
That's
so OP.
intense.
What?
It is so good, yeah.
That happens.
Tasha's fucking, of course. Okay.
how are we supposed to get up there?
It's a really good fucking question.
I have no idea. I am tapped, as they say.
Yeah, I mean,
We could have Mr. Eagle here throw us.
if
But we have
if-
to
if
tell
it's
him.
Mr. Eagle here. Cap on oak shield. Back. Rock. Shell. That's the word. If you understand this.
Let me look up polymorph really quick.
you,
think
you do
I
not
don't
understand
think
it.
you understand
Oh, wait.
this.
Understands common, but can't
Oh!
speak.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Also, just a heads up, we are also linked by protective bond. So, this is a level 6 ability, so it's a slightly it's still really good. When a creature affected by your emboldening bond feature is about to take damage, a second bonded creature within 30 feet can use its reaction to teleport to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the first creature and take all the damage instead. So you can basically tank hits for other people if you're close.
You better be tanking all my hits.
You're
Yeah, we
gonna
don't have anyone to do that,
Um,
but if you want to.
Can you just link them in the chat?
Yeah.
Just so we can remember it.
you're gonna get a weird look from Eagle Vespasian, but he's gonna tap Oog Shell after kind of giving the side eye of like, okay.
Do you think you can throw us up there, over the edge, perhaps without losing your form?
Or can we stand on your head?
That seems like it's riding a very fine line.
I must say no to that one.
It's gonna look at Oog, kind of squint and go, "Rah!" and then look at Atlas. And if a bird could shrug, Vespasian's gonna shrug,
Atlas
Nice.
shrug.
and he's gonna go. "Rah!"
Well, any other good plans?
Not. I mean, we could try to get up there and banish it, but
Banish it?
banish it?
I don't think we're asking
I don't think
plans for the fight as much as just to get up there
Yeah.
safely.
We can't even get up there. We're fucked. Guys, you know what? Temperance is going to be great next session. Because it's just going to be the same thing. It'll be all frozen. I've heard about this beholder. That's so weird. We're all barbarians. And this guy's an Asimer.
Yeah, hey, the next group of adventurers is gonna sit here, and there's just gonna be a bunch of skeletons at this one point.
One of them's just
Full
holding a piece of
adventuring
paper. Don't use an eagle.
So, I mean, there should be another way up, right? You'd think so.
I mean, the thing can float. It just floats
I'm-
up.
I mean, I'm saying more for like, why is there this drop off? Like, it doesn't really make sense.
Well, it's much
Yeah,
harder to get up to if you can fly, and your enemies cannot.
So, do beholders fly or do they float?
You know, that still hasn't been established. However, I do know that they are not on the ground.
They have a fly speed.
Well, Alex knows. But Alice has only
I'm gonna-
seen pictures and read stories.
Well, I'm gonna quickly look around for to see if there's like a hidden path or something.
Okay, make an investigation
That's
check.
just a fucking door
Yeah.
right in front of us.
It's
Looks
even got a
like
sign to beholder.
there definitely is a way
Off
to
your-
get up to the beholder, and it's going up.
That could mean anything.
Perfect.
I would like to look for the laundry chute. Wait, that's gonna go up too.
I forgot about the laundry chute.
So instead of a cave going up where you could like grab onto the walls, you want a smooth metal chute.
Yeah,
where
but
you
like,
can't grab the wall.
think of it this
I feel
way.
like Is it like a jump pad that launches us very high in the air?
How often do you
like
think
a
a beholder
parachute?
does his laundry? At this point, I think it's just gonna be swimming up. You know what I mean? Have you seen a laundry machine in here? I mean, don't be ridiculous.
Well, okay. How about the eagle flies us up like 80 feet, and then we climb the rest of it.
That
And
seems
then if we
reasonable.
fall, the eagle catches us and puts us back.
Yeah, I think that's
I
good.
think that's as good as any
I
idea as
feel like
any.
it's about as cheesy as we can do it without really breaking the rules.
I mean, realistically, Alex talking, that doesn't really sound that cheesy. That just sounds like
Smart thinking.
using what you have. Like, I think ideally we would want the eagle to like full like I'm a floor, you know, so
Yeah.
that if you do fall, it's not just like, oh, I can catch you now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that actually, yeah, that's the. Yeah, I think that's the. Yeah, I mean, let's try it, and then when you're getting up here, in your eagle form, you can get some momentum, so you can kind of whoop right over the edge.
It's just hit the hit the bank.
Yeah.
How
just
far away
make
was the
you get some momentum
beholder?
for it. Oh, I didn't fucking see.
Yeah, there wasn't. I mean, you popped up, you saw it, and you were falling.
Do you get a
I
rough
think-
estimate at
Yeah.
all?
Yeah.
Like more than 100
80
feet?
feet.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. I can reach it.
Everything
Yeah.
about you is an enigma.
Everyone okay with that plan?
I think it's as good as we're gonna get.
Let's
Okay.
put it into motion.
Let's do a respiration.
The only problem is I think we
well-
all want to come over the edge at the same time.
I will click my boots. Click, click.
While we're getting ready, I will cast Aura of Purity. I will also link that in chat for those curious.
Grant, you know your boots are going to come off the second you go up there, right?
Who does not?
I'm just like... It's just you're not disappointed.
Oh wait, this is gonna turn off too.
Yeah.
Well,
That's okay. I like it.
Yeah,
Maybe
Your
he turned
bonds
around.
stay, though.
yeah, my bond
Yeah,
stays.
Yeah, he saw people pop up, and he was just like, "I'll turn the other way."
I mean,
Yeah,
in the
he tried-
analogy, he was watching the TV, so
Tree
something
shoot
happened.
just in case.
He turns around to grab the remote from the TV back off. It's like, oh, I have
Is
visitors.
it like when they saw? Is it like an open area or is it like another tunnel type setup?
It's an open area.
Are we just curious? Are we gonna get like a map for it or?
Yep.
Fuck a map. We're playing this all one in our
What?
minds.
Let's do it to it.
Oh,
good luck, everyone.
let's not forget that smoke grenade thing.
Yeah, no, I mean I've got it in hand right now.
Just want to make sure we can see where we are safe to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean I'm gonna eat that thing immediately, as the kids say.
I will start stretching, just loosening up a little bit.
I'm gonna once
It
again
doesn't.
wonder why everyone's stretching.
You'll understand when you're older. Okay, let's get to it. Good
do
luck, everyone.
Oh,
Don't
and
die.
I'll use
Clap
sanctuary
for all.
myself.
No.
Not understanding what's happening, I will cast sanctuary myself again.
Excellent.
Great.
Excellent. I want to cast
Great.
all of my high level spells myself right now.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Wait, I did that. Mm,
Oh,
no,
Right.
unlucky.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna pick him up
okay.
as best as I can in my giant eagle hand claw talons.
Okay.
Fly up and attempt to hit the bank before I get in beholder's line of sight.
Hit the.
Like try to get over the edge, or like get some momentum over the edge. So
Oh wait, are we just sending it with in his hands? I was thinking we would fly up, stop, the three of us would climb, and then you would just like, whew.
yeah, that's. I feel like
I had thought it was I have you three guys, and I hit the bank and just kind of catapult you up there,
Ah, you know,
and then I fly up.
one of those is probably smarter, but
I
I
don't
like both
wanna-
of them. So
Yeah. Do actually.
I,
It's your
I
choice.
think yes, we are. I think we're in the claws of a giant eagle that has like probably 3 intelligence.
Whoa, Daniel this smart.
Yeah.
So you're just yeeting over the
I
side.
think we're
8.
at his mercy.
8 intelligence. He's smart.
Yeah, I think
8? Oh, that's pretty good
Yeah.
actually.
Giant eagle.
Henrik gets to make the choice because he's the one flying.
Oh, we're
Exactly.
So you do your thing. You do whatever you want to do.
I guess I'm gonna try to get enough speed,
fucked.
and everyone goes over at the same time.
Hell yeah, including yourself.
Can I roll
Yeah.
for superhero landing?
Go ahead and make just let's say an acrobatics check as an eagle with advantage because it's cool and why not?
All right.
The rule of cool.
The
Let me
rule
look
of
at
cool.
the stat sheet.
The old you get advantage because I want you to succeed. A timeless classic.
So that's what, plus 3, 17?
Yeah.
Why doesn't everyone make a deck save for me?
Deck save.
Make
Do I have
those.
to make it as the giant eagle?
No.
I was
17.
excited about it being a deck save, and then I realized my athletics, acrobatics, and deck save are all the same number.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Maybe we should complain about it.
great. Brother Tim, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as
Didn't look
you
cool, though.
impact the ground. Everyone else, you make it over the edge.
Holy shit.
And I
We've
guess
done it. We win.
I guess.
Yeah. Remember, I was trying to throw the grenade when we went over, so I'm just yeeting it when we make the path.
Go ahead and roll that sweet initiative. Ba-da-ba-deep.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
Giant eagle. Languages. Giant eagle.
Helpful.
No, like the eagles talk to each other in their own squawks.
yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
You're probably more. I don't know, something like that.
Nice and spread out. Now that I can never hit us all.
Atlas. Go ahead.
So I imagine he has not thrown the grenade yet, right?
Nope.
Cool. I'll just I guess I'll full move 1, 2, 3. I'll just move as far as I can. I'll try to cast a spell. Nice, easy level 1 chromatic orb.
Okay.
Ooh,
Of what flavor? Oh, fire. I see.
Fire.
Fire. Alright, that hits.
Oh shit.
let's
Nice.
go.
Nice. All right.
Justly, but it hits.
First blood, baby, minus the knee scrape.
It's true.
All right, we won. Pack it up, boys.
Yeah, that's it. I guess that's all for now.
Okay. Oog, it's not your turn. Sorry, hold
I was
on.
gonna say.
Unlucky.
It's its turn.
Unlucky.
It is
don't like
its turn. Let's see. This will be fun. Okay. Atlas, can you make a strength saving throw for me, please?
+4 or plus a D4.
Is he within 30
Oh,
feet?
he's not. He moved too far.
Sorry. Yeah. I am out of range. Strength save. That's -1. Let's go. Easy. Easy job.
Yep, that definitely fails.
We make those.
So, just gonna move you.
What do I do?
It's gonna move you back and like slam you into the wall. Like your whole body just like flies backwards
Nice.
into the wall. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, but that's what happens to you.
Who's
Who
next?
are you? Your icons are so small. I believe that is Brother Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make a dex save for me, please?
I would have liked that.
You sure? You sure it's not a wisdom save?
I'm pretty sure it's a dex save.
Oh, and then a
That's
D4.
alright. That's alright.
Oh.
You saved. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Does it
about
when it matters. Let's go,
That's
baby.
So that this one of the other eye stalks turns and looks at you. Actually, it doesn't. Never mind. It doesn't do it. It doesn't do anything. That's it. That's its turn. Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Be a funny look.
That is such an OP ability. It's crazy.
What, the extra D4?
The impulling, yeah.
It is pretty insane. But clerics are just kind of busted in general.
Yes, but still.
Grant.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were like I was finishing up something.
Oh, nope. It's your turn.
So no smoke, correct? Still.
No smoke yet.
I am going to move this way until I can, like, until my boots kick in. So, how far would I make it from my boots, or
Does
like
the-
when I would be able to use a magic item?
Does the anti-magic zone turn off magic items too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, my hit would not have hit then. 'Cause I have +1.
But you cast outside of
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're out of
the
the
range.
Oh, yeah. Duh, obviously,
You
otherwise,
couldn't
wouldn't-
pass,
yeah.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Your
Sorry.
boots work right away.
Oh,
Like from the beginning?
Mhm.
Oh boy. All right.
wow, you turned at me.
So then-
Fucker.
I will use my movement to go there.
Okay.
He's just slow. Kane walking all the way over there. Somehow it all fits into 6 seconds.
He doesn't use his cane. He just fucking yeah. He
Mr.
fucking
Crab
takes off.
walks.
Imagine he like slip and slides it so he gets like a running start and then just like slides on
The shell.
the shell. the
He's playing
rest of the
Fortnite.
Okay.
way.
So you can actually, there's actually an ability to go in your shell for turtles, but it's just to sit there. It is not Skull Bash, and I am so sad with that. You should be able to go bowling with your shell. I will start bonking the boy. So I'll hit him twice with the
That'll miss.
Sick.
Second one hits.
and then I will use a key, and then do two unarmed strike and or two unarmed strikes, and I will try to do a stunning strike. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I did this right. Yep, can do it also. So I'll try to do a stunning strike.
Stun.
Okay.
Yeah. Stun.
Says
Con save.
save. Math is hard. 11. 11. That is what I rolled.
Need a 17.
All right. It is stunned.
Oh, let's go.
Is it stunned? It is stunned. Also, it takes some damage. Hold on.
Shit.
So the bonk is not well. So you said we can have a magic item, like a +1 magic item.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so then the bonk would also be magic.
Okay.
So it'd be all magic damage.
Great. Got it. That brings us to respiration.
I am going to.
That's unfortunate.
That's not the right thing. I am going to. I had a plan, and then I forgot said plan. I'm gonna walk up here. I'm going to turn to Atlas, and I'm gonna be like, "You should be more careful next time." I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration die.
Hey.
And
Thank you.
then I am going to cast Mind Spike at the beholder.
Whiz save.
I don't know why it says DC 11. My spell save DC is 16.
Okay, well, I rolled a 15.
You probably don't have it including your like main spellcasting modifier.
That could be it.
I think defaults like strengths on some spells randomly.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah,
Oh,
that
it
fixed
defaults
it.
all spells to nothing, so it should be 11. Naturally, if
So
you don't
it-
put anything.
Take 16 points of psychic.
Yeah. That is what happens.
And now I always know its location until the spell ends.
Cool.
But I'm probably gonna stop concentrating when I need to cast a different spell.
Okay. Brother Tim.
So do it. I guess my first question is: do I lose concentration on my aura of purity?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will yeet the crystal towards the beholder, or the grenade, I should say.
Okay.
I
He's doing
assume.
the right.
I assume that's an action of some sort.
Yes, that is your action.
Okay. And then I will move this way. I will move 30 feet. And that is my turn, I believe. Oh, actually, I'm gonna... No, I don't really have a good bonus action. Go ahead.
Okay. Back to you,
All right.
Atlas.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mwaha! I'm
Oh, no.
free. I'm free. Nothing else will happen. We're gonna go with fuck it. Let's go with the chromatic orb. Upcast level 3.
Okie dokie.
Yep. Okay. I need
Off a hit, that definitely hits.
2 more.
Yeah.
What abysmal damage. You know what? Let's mark that spell slot first. Let's use some what's it called? Empowered spell. So I reroll up to 4. 1. I'll roll 3. So +2, +5, +0. So +7 damage to that. It's 24. Or sorry,
Great.
28. I use one of those.
It doesn't gain 7 damage, it loses 7 more. Okay.
And then I will also. No, I'll use that. I'll use that for now.
Ig.
Oh, it's done. That's right. I'm like, huh? Well, I get all these options as monks, like bonk, bonk, slap, slap, and
With
ice.
advantage because it is stunned.
This is true.
Oh, it's it is
I
totally my
suppose.
turn. So,
Yeah, I rolled again just to make sure it's not a 20 though.
Okay.
so that's one bonk and one unarmed strike. For 9 and 9 damage,
Okay.
Wait, is it?
and then do the other bonk and the other unarmed strike.
Got it.
And then because I don't like beholders, stunning strike.
That's gonna save. Con save 20. Okay.
That is everything.
That's great. It's gonna attack you. So can I get a con save from you, please?
No.
Wait, what? Was that like a legendary action?
At the end of his turn,
Okay.
it is going to attack him.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, you are going to take 30 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Can I ask what from?
It's called an Enervation Ray. I'm not quite sure how to interpret that. But you take necrotic damage, so I feel like it's bad.
Okay.
Feel free to elaborate for me, Alex.
It's a ray of black
It is
energy
Ray of black energy.
or something.
That's what it is.
It's an eye ray.
Not the one you're looking for.
Enervation.
But it
The
is.
feeling of being drained of energy or vitality. Fatigue.
Thank you. Respiration.
That's me. I
Does it turn to face me at all, or
Nope,
or does it?
the eye just like the eye stalk
Oh, its own
looks
thing.
at you.
Alright. Yeah.
It's like big central eye is facing the direction the cone is.
It didn't turn after my turn.
It couldn't. It
It was
was
stunned.
Oh, that's right. Didn't save. Get that.
Okay. I'm trying to get as many people in range as I can, but everyone's so spread out. I will hit him with the Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay. Whiz save. That's 13. But it is incapable of being prone. So it would just
Just
It
laughs in
float
place.
there.
would become incapacitated, I guess. I don't.
I'm guessing he just laughs and becomes incapacitated, but just doesn't fall
Yes,
prone.
it does. So it stays floating in the air. It's about 20 feet up. Like it's floating in the air. I don't know how far. Yeah, it's floating in the air. So it doesn't like fall to the ground. But it's now cackling in a very disturbing like fashion.
Does it have a mouth?
Yeah, it does.
Like a giant eye and just a tiny little mouth underneath
Yeah,
you can't
yeah,
see.
pretty much. It's like sort of disembodied almost the sound.
That's fucked up.
But it's incapacitated again, because it is. Brother Tim.
Okay, Brother Tim is going to move. Here. And that requires dashing. And we'll use a bonus action to cast Healing Word on Uguay. For 8. And that's all I got.
The end of your turn, he's not gonna do anything because he's incapacitated.
He's gonna laugh.
You'll laugh. Just be laughing. Atlas.
All right. Well, let's just give him the 1/2. Yeah. I guess we'll cast a little something I like to call. Is that a? Yeah, we're gonna do it anyway. Fireball.
Okay.
Like I don't know, center like right here, so I can hit it.
Sure.
Oh wait, actually, if I throw it through the orb or through the ray, how does that work? Well, there's only one way to find out. So I'm gonna throw it. I'll throw it over here, or whatever, within 20 feet. I guess here or something.
Yeah. No harm, no foul.
So that it doesn't hit the woog away
Can
over
you
there.
send me the language of the spell, please?
I throw them out. That. Oh, sorry.
No, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Flash.
Yeah, it shoots from it, so it flies and lands. So it's not just.
Yeah.
Does it work?
That's. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it passes through the anti-magic
Yeah.
and it fizzles.
That's
Okay.
fair. I mean,
That's how it probably should work. So I'll angrily do something super devious instead and quick cast Firebolt. The baby version.
Okay, well, it hits, but it does good damage.
Yeah. That fireball damage was very good, by the way. That was 41.
Yeah, it was insane.
5
Wait, your
6s.
you did 41
Yeah.
firebolt.
Fireball.
No,
Fireball.
fireball damage was
Oh.
41.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
But yeah, I use that, so that's fun. Quicken spell, 2 spell points.
But it is.
I did 18 damage. Oh, and I will I will also move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from the that'll be it.
Oh dear, I can't grab the cone anymore. No. Let me
Beholder, make a
have it.
wisdom saving throw.
Does it make it at the end of its turns?
Its turn, and when it's damaged.
Okay, so I would take one for the fire. That's not gonna save. At the beginning of its turn, your spell save is 16.
Yeah, it has advantage though if it was triggered through damage.
Okay.
And it's at the end of each of its turns, not at the beginning. I
Correct.
think.
Oh, I got it. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second.
No, like.
Oh, it's under now.
I know, I'm sorry. This is so hard to function. I don't know.
You gotta put on the token.
Difficult.
Right.
It is on the token layer.
Oh, then you can't show your background.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Why am I such a mess? Let me. I'm so sorry.
I rolled a 41 with 2 ones too. Holy shit.
What layer is it on? There it is. Okay. This is what I get for trying to be helpful. It was easy when it was the only thing on the GM layer. Okay, so fine. Give me 1 second.
We're good.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay. Let me move you. Roll 20 sucks. Let me move. I'm so sorry. Okay. I can't get both of you. Close enough. We're good. It's good.
No struggles at all.
So it it doesn't make its Tasha saves because I can't roll for shit apparently.
Good job, Henrich.
Hey.
So it's incapacitated, which means it can't take actions or reactions. But moving the cone is not either of those. So it will move and the cone will shift,
Oh,
but that's all it does.
Well, if it moves the code on me, hideous
Yeah,
laughter is a concentration spell, so it ends.
Yes, that is what happens. And then that's its turn.
Get a Mugway.
So
I'm just gonna see what I can do real fast. All right, I could run all the way down here and back if I wanted to punch him.
do it.
I could do it twice also.
Take that attack of opportunity. That doesn't make any sense.
I will bonk and bonk and I'm gonna throw a Shining Strike in right away this time. Why am I looking for something that's not there?
On his ass.
that will save as a natural 19.
How's he looking?
Pretty rough.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh wait, that was not what I was expecting to hear.
All right. I'm gonna use the unarmed strike.
yeah, I'm feeling that
Also-
fireball hit.
Also I'm gonna use another Stunning Strike because you can.
Oh god.
Blow that key.
Nice, man.
Blow that key.
That will fail.
Okay. And now I'm gonna run all the way down here and back.
Guys, we won't know which eye sock to cut off if it never
We're gonna
gets
cut 'em all
used,
off.
though.
We just cut them all off.
Oh my god. The
That was
Butcher
honestly
Squad.
my That was my day one
Christian.
solution. That's not gonna change now. I'm sure she can figure out which one she needs.
Gotta step up there. And what it is. I'm gonna expend a bardic inspiration. And I'm going to be just instantly look radiant. Maybe some not flowers, but like leaves falling unseen around me. Got a very unnatural but beautiful glow coming off me. You could swear you see a halo. And
Glowing honey.
and Oog and Brother Tim are gonna get 8 temporary hit points.
Ooh, and then immediately gone. Let's go.
Not immediately gone. Let's go.
I assume
Oh,
A
within
doesn't.
60 feet. So I guess Atlas can get him too.
And then lose it immediately.
And lose it immediately. Let's go.
Lose it immediately.
Thank you for that. It's the thought that counts, really.
Well, here's the thing. When a creature gains these
Oh,
temporary hit points,
that's
it can
not 6 feet.
immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Ooh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
70 feet away. It's supposed to be 60 from you, right?
Well, did you cast it early, like here? And then
No,
move
I
forward more?
had to get out of the...
Nice, yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright.
I'll move
Look
I
at me,
will-
bitch.
this way.
Well,
I
you
would
get
move to
being
here
so
and
far
back.
away.
Are we waiting for me to
Uh,
go over to Brother Tim?
Emma's
No, 'cause
actively falling
that-
asleep while her monster is stunned.
That's a bonus action. I didn't know what people were doing.
I just moved.
I
It was
moved.
like I could move here and here, and then
Yep, I
nothing
moved
ever
there.
happened.
Well, I was just showing you on the map. Like, I could move. I moved from here.
We understand your
Yep.
You can be anywhere and everywhere. That's fantastic.
Saying our first mug.
In our
Um,
first mug.
And then why don't you make another wisdom save for me?
Oh, that's cocked.
Hey, I'm still gonna shoot it.
Beholder's getting a real acupuncture test here while
That's
also inactive.
Wow.
Yeah, well I am a
Okay.
medic.
Fails. It let me. How do I send this to?
Clicking
There
on
you
it.
Wow, it's not looking super great, guys.
So yeah, it takes 12 damage, psychic,
Okay.
and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Well, it doesn't have a reaction. It can't move.
It is stunned.
It is stunned.
Well, it took 3d6 psychic damage.
Let's go.
It did. It did.
Will it survive, brother?
Atlas.
Oh, wait. What about...
Wait,
Oh,
Brother Tim.
sorry. I just got excited. Tim.
Brother Tim will brandish his holy symbol and send a quite large guiding bolt at this motherfucker. He will.
With advantage.
Boom.
Actually, it's
What?
a ranged spell and you're in melee.
I'm within melee. I'm not within melee.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking. Never mind. Never mind. I lied. You are in
Then
the
there was
anti-magic zone, though.
Advantage, and then
It's the wrong person.
No, that's solar.
Emma,
We'll get there eventually.
stay with us. Stay with us.
It's okay. And then
No, I'm
and then
just
I
trying to
get
save myself from
3 more
death.
d6. Okay.
If you just keep trying, we'll miss something. Oh,
I guess there's
The sniper.
Jeez.
you know, I'm generally the medic of the group, but I do like to fire.
I'm a doctor, but...
Yeah, okay, so honestly, I feel like I was being a little rude to everyone before. Good job. Appreciate it. Good monster hunting.
We're-
You were rude?
Maybe not rude, but pessimistic, I'd say.
I'm gonna click my heels together and slowly walk around him.
I'll just walk up to him and take out the daggers.
I understand the concern, Tim.
Yeah.
It is definitely a monster to be feared.
I'll flip my dagger around and hand, like, one, I guess I'll offer one to Brother Tim and one to Oog, and I'll just be like, you wanted to use these?
Yeah, I mean, I
Right.
suppose it's time to do a little,
They're probably, like, a little too nice, like they've never been used.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've ever really used a knife. I mean, like pick it up like.
yeah. Well, I guess it's time to. I mean, we don't really know which one it is. I suppose
We
just
just take them all back.
Yeah.
That is just disgusting.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of feel bad. I mean, I know it tried to kill us and stuff.
This is a creature of legend. What happened?
Stunning strike.
He got incapacitated a lot.
You got spam CC.
One of D&D's most iconic monsters. Legendary resistance? Nah.
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 I guess like
It's either laughing or stunned.
Okay. Brother Tim is gonna start getting to work grabbing eye stock.
I'm gonna first look for the mouth, because I'm still concerned by this.
okay, you find an itty bitty little mouth.
Oh. Okay, then I'll work on another stock and
Okay.
start trying to meet him on the other side.
He's got a small mouth? Oh god, that's even scarier.
Too much. You're cutting off all 10?
Yeah.
Make a medicine check for me.
And then I'll give it a D4.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got a D4 also. I probably start use that.
Well, then you're able to successfully remove all 10. They are, you essentially are carrying like 10 legs. Leg-sized
And laser beams.
thing, eyeball stalks.
Ugh, we should have brought a bag for this. It's gonna be annoying.
We use the rope.
It's a good thing that Oog is strong.
I do think that we should give these to Oog so he can float down with them and I don't accidentally fall on him. That's probably a good idea. I assume.
Try to get down safely. Well, old to, maybe not hurt myself at all, but I can try.
As long as you get the eye stalks back undestroyed. That's really the win, isn't it?
I'm gonna touch myself before I jump and heal myself to full.
Gross.
In front of everybody? Disgusting.
Also, can you really say that you don't think you can do something because you're old after you did that thing in the pit without the rope right in front of us?
Yeah, that was kind of.
Like, isn't the oh, look at me, I'm an old man. Isn't you've let the cat out of the proverbial bag?
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that, dude. You can't give away our secrets.
Still old. Definitely lived a little longer than you, Respian. But I also think that there's something said for being humble.
We're not asking you to be humble, we're asking you to take the legs down the shaft.
Well, I said I can. I just, don't know if I can land perfectly from like 100 feet. It's been a while since I've jumped off cliffs.
Yeah,
No.
well, is there a good
Rasputin
spot that we can like attach a rope to up here so we can make our way down?
I would say that you no longer have the threat of the beholder looking over you, that you're probably able to find such a spot. There, unless you have more rope, you only have 50 feet of it, and is a greater than 50-foot
Okay.
drop.
I mean, we
Three of
all
us have 150, right?
yeah.
Okay.
I'll use mine at the top, so I'll be willing to part with it.
I mean, I think we're all parting with it no matter what. Unless you want to be able to untie it, but
Yeah, I guess most likely. I will give up my rope then.
Okay.
okay. Yeah, I will also. in exchange for being able to climb down.
Explorer's
At the edge
Pack,
when I look down, is this like a distance I think I could make without dying?
How far can you fall without dying?
Well, I mean, like, so the slow fall thing does remove 40 damage from a fall at this point. Get
Be
5 times more level.
10d6.
I take a little damage if it maxes.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
I'll just jump.
Okay. Let me just roll up some damage real
Just roll
quick.
10d6 for you. Here you go, bud.
That was d10s, Emma. Get your shit together.
The ceiling also falls and hits him.
I just, that is 43. I do take
Ooh.
3 points
Stub your
of
toe as you land.
bludgeoning damage.
Like I said, getting a little rusty in my age.
We can't hear you up
What?
here.
Mhm.
Did
I'm
you
not
say
even like
something?
just talking to myself.
All right, so
For
we
the
tie the rope. Climb down.
sake of brevity,
Mhm.
you get the eye stalks down. You make contact with Agatha. You get back to town where she whips up a little remedy that unparalyzes everyone. And you are the heroes of the town. Congrats.
Yeah.
We did it. I want to join the Royal Guard. No, I'm just kidding. Epilogue? Anybody? No.
This town is not so fucked this time.
I like how it's much
Still
simpler. Emma
fucked.
made this one so we didn't make it take 8 hours.
I went a little more direct. I hope that was okay.
It's good. It's good.
I'm kind of excited for next one because we're going back to the year 53.
Holy shit, that's like
For
200
for
Ooh.
reference,
50 years back,
before.
right?
Yeah, it's
Typical
like 200
barbarian
something.
caveman.
It's before the town was like fully established.
is
So
is it make around or is
Spoilers! I'm just kidding.
it?
uh,